Well, howdy, everybody.
Howdy.
Hello. We have a special couch guest tonight. It's Jedi, the cat. He's over there.
He's over, yeah.
Just kidding. Tavia's here. It's me, Dusty, and Tavia tonight. It's a family affair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to
Hello.
talk a bunch of shit together. It's going to be great. It's going to be so fun.
There's a lot of weird shit happening,
Hello,
too.
Chad. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. Chad, it's
I'm
good
so
to see you.
happy to see you.
been a minute.
Oh,
Sure.
man, you left last week before we talked about the Canadian syrup shortage.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there is reserves of syrup that they had to tap into. Thanks for resubscribing. You're the best.
Did you know that you had reserved syrup?
Yeah, there's
We
like
didn't
a million tons or something like
1
that
million
of
tons.
syrup reserves in the event that there is a syrup shortage, which there is. So don't fret. Do
They're
not fret.
hoarding it. They're hoarding all
They
this
are
syrup.
the syrup hoarders.
You walk into their
For sure.
house and it's just completely full of syrup bottles and waffles, probably.
Do you guys
all the
eat
waffles.
a lot of maple syrup? Is what I really want. Like,
And it's
we
all
have a
in my
lot
basement.
of maple syrup here, but like, did the Canadians like really hone it in on the fucking syrup? I need to know.
Are you like
It's all in your basement.
maple syrup snobs?
Yeah, are they like, oh, I only like the syrup from this region of Canada. Snoot, snoot, snoot.
It's like West Coast, we're IPA snobs. I get like that.
Yeah.
I don't like this IPA.
No, it's a
too
freaking myth.
floral.
Mirth. It's a mirth.
It's a
It's
murder.
a myrrh. Yeah. It's a freaking
Them
incense
syrup
and myrrh.
Oh my god, it's a syrup mirth.
Mirth of the syrup scourge.
That was good. I love typos
The
a
mirth of the
lot, and
syrup
like Freudian
herders.
slips. They fucking crack me up. That was great.
The herd
We
in the
just saw that
church.
awful shite to Taurus. Oh, what?
We'll take it all. I'll take all of
Sold.
I know. I love it.
it. Yeah.
I love it.
I'm sure we could trade something that we don't like that you guys want, right? We got guns.
Christians? Can we trade our Christians?
We got
We have bad presidents.
Yeah.
yeah, terrible presidents.
Yeah, do you want them? Because you can have 'em.
We have a long line.
Any one of them. They're all bad. Yeah.
Cults,
Yeah.
lots and lots of cults.
Cults. We're good with
Yeah.
cults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so whatever you want. Let us know. We'll trade you for all your
We'll
shite
trade
syrup.
you for syrup. Oh, Lord of mercy. So this is good. We're starting off on a good foot.
Yeah.
As opposed to a bad foot. This is good.
Good foot, bad foot.
So
now we
yeah,
know your opinion on your feet.
Yeah, yeah. Left is good. Left
we
is
now have beanier bits at
Beaner
Tim
bits.
Hortons.
I don't know what that is.
good. I don't know what any of those words mean.
Beaner bits?
Be-
Bieber bits?
I still nope.
Beaver bits.
I have been to a Tim Hortons once.
I don't know what that is. I know what a Bieber is.
Yeah. Shane, you're gonna have to explain yourself.
Yeah.
Seriously, we need you to explain yourself.
I think that was the most Canadian thing you've ever said, really, because none of us knew what that was.
Telegram, thank you for following.
Oh, hooray! Thanks for that follow.
Are you
Telegram.
our friend, Graham?
Our friendgram. It's a friendgram.
It's a friend of Graham. That's fucking great. Are they made out of real Bieber? Yeah. What is a Bieber bit?
Yeah, what's a Bieber?
Beaner Bieber bit.
Be-
Yay!
Beavers
I'm
wanted
glad
to
you're
go
here,
Tim
Graham. We love
Hortons.
you.
Okay, so it's a bit. What's a Bieber bit?
Bit of what? Bieber,
I don't-
Bieber,
Bieber crap.
What
What do you mean? You have
This is
Bieber
Bieber crap.
Bieber crap at Tim Hortons? I really am not getting it. Wasn't Justin Bieber like big shit like way like a long time ago? Like, is he still
No,
relevant?
it's just bits.
There's just
Oh,
bitty bits.
thank you, Steve. You have
Bitty Beavers.
just enlightened us completely with this singer.
The
It's
singer.
gonna
Oh.
take a village to figure out what the fuck it
I
is.
mean, Bieber
Like
was
a
the only word I
donut bit.
knew.
Oh, like a donut hole.
Oh,
We
okay.
that we call them donut holes
So
here, like the little
Bieber
round
made
ones.
donut holes.
It's Justin Bieber donuts at Tim Hortons.
Where they're not calling them Bieber buttholes, because
I
that's
did-
what
we're
they should
just-
be called.
I'm Googling
Dusty's
this.
Googling it.
This
We're
is weird
Googling it.
news. We got some
Right
weird
now.
news going
Yes.
on.
Okay.
Already,
Justin Bieber donut holes in
Canadian,
Canada. Okay.
Canada.
Okay.
You know?
Bieber
Wait,
bits,
wait.
Canada. We have to.
Canada.
Canada. How do I spell Canada?
We're figuring. Oh,
look at that.
Tim
Tim
Biebs.
Biebs.
Oh my God, I have to put that on the thing. You guys are gonna have
Damn,
to
look
see
at
the
the-
photo of
look at
this
Tim
because
Biebs.
I thought you were just talking total mad shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Tim Biebs.
Yeah, I
Tim
thought everything was
Biebs.
just wrong at that moment.
Google search. Okay, hold on.
Beaver bits. We got- Ow, beaver bits.
Hold on, my window is way too gigantic for this.
Shoot darn Beaver.
I don't know what to do
Bits.
about that. We need to put this in the right window.
No, I had it in the right window. You're looking in the wrong one.
Oh shit! I'm looking in. Hold on. We're
You're
gonna
looking
figure
in
it
the
out.
wrong window.
Lady, hi, lady. Welcome
Oh,
to
hi,
the
lady.
stream.
Oh, it's a
We just learned
lady.
from
Oh, lady.
Chid that apparently Justin
Dustin.
Bieber makes donut holes in
I guess you
Canada.
could do something.
So we're just gonna show you guys that he is not, in fact, just talking out of his ass.
Yeah, we thought
It's this-
that Chid went like full Canadian on us for a little bit because we didn't
we
know what
call
any
them
of his
beaver balls.
words meant.
Oh,
Beaver balls.
No.
Yeah, pick up a box of them beaver balls.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Well, now I need it. I didn't know that I needed it before.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck Bieber. That just looks delicious, so I need him. What does he do?
Is
What?
he old enough to
what
say that?
relevance?
Yeah, he's super old now. Right?
That's so-
yeah, he's old.
He's older than Tavia. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
So he's
So-
legal. Good. We can
so
say
there we go.
fuck Bieber then.
Yeah.
I didn't want us to get censored on YouTube.
That's true. Okay, so yeah, that was good.
What
So we're
is
learning.
What
don't-
is it?
I don't know.
Telegram. We don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bieber balls, Bieber balls.
This is what happens when you talk to a Canadian. You learn about beaver balls.
We
Yeah.
definitely did not think you were talking out of your ass. We just didn't know what it was that you were
I don't
talking
know.
about.
Shit is the king of talking out
Yeah.
of his ass.
Because if anyone's talking out of their ass, it's Chid.
Yeah,
Like-
well.
You never know. You never
You
know.
never know.
Okay,
Beaver
that's
balls.
that's good.
Okay.
You know,
good.
here we are.
Beaver balls.
We're sharing news with all of you out there, all over the world.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Everybody
Tim
knows
Horton
about
Beaver
beaver
balls.
Okay, ah.
I want to say beaver balls each time, but
Beaver
it's not
balls.
beaver. It's
Yeah.
Bieber.
Beaver.
Beaver balls.
Yeah.
After a hard day's work, come on down for beaver balls.
Oh man.
Oh,
Wow,
and this
that was a
is,
good stream. Good
this
guy.
is- I know.
Good job, guys.
The end.
That was good.
Oh, where do you even go from here? Okay,
I
let's
don't
see.
know, man.
We'll start with.
Things are gonna get real weird now.
Okay, since we're already getting weird, should I start with the weirdest?
Yeah.
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 You guys.
Gotta top it.
Let's
You
start.
guys,
Keep
I
'em
need all of you
interested.
guys to hold on to your metaphoric hats right
Hold
now.
on.
Hold on to your
metaphor
butts.
hat.
This is so fucking weird and so fucked up, and I do not have any idea why this in fact happened. So, a woman was on a flight, a Delta airline flight recently, and she had a kitten with her. Okay? You know, that's not too weird. You have a kitten, there's a little kitten carrier. The weird thing, she swaddled it up like a baby and was trying to breastfeed the baby cat on the flight, and the cat was, and I quote, screaming for its life.
What?
Not
That's
good.
worse than
Not
beaver
good.
balls.
It's really, really fucking bad. And they told her, they're like, ma'am, you cannot breastfeed this cat right now. Like, the cat has to go in the carrier. And she refused completely to put the cat away. And they even had to make, like, a little comment on their little flight thing about, like, woman in 13A, breastfeeding cat, not listening when we tell her to put it away or whatever. Dude. Oh, no, it said, is breastfeeding a cat and will not put cat in its carrier when requested. I will show you the image of this. This is the actual flight communication thing. This, in fact, did happen. Chid, it was wrong. In fact.
wrong.
Oh, with a little hairless cat too. Damn, those are
well,
even
maybe she
creepier.
just thought it was a kid.
Yeah,
I
she
thought,
was
is
just
this not my
confused.
baby?
Yes, it was a hairless cat, swaddled up in a blanket so it looked like a baby. And her shirt was up, and she was trying to get the cat to latch, and she wouldn't put it back in the carrier, and the cat was screaming for its
I
life.
like the phrase, trying to get the cat to latch. Latching? Is that a real term?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if we would actually refer to that as latching.
No, it
Yeah.
is like because a lot of babies they don't.
They won't latch
Yeah,
on.
they won't
you have
latch
to, like,
on.
teach them
Yeah. Blech.
latching.
All of that. Oh,
Hook
no,
up on-
I don't think any
hook
of
up
that
on
stuff.
the
Like,
kid.
look
cat
at the
was
cat.
not
Not
No.
latching. Cat did not want
Like a
this
full
lady.
on, like,
Aw.
adult looking cat, too. Like,
That poor fucking cat. I feel bad for the cat, and I hope there was no like follow up, but I hope that they like snatched her up as soon as she got off the plane and was like animal abuser and
Yeah,
took the
totally.
animal
Yeah,
because
animal
that's
cruelty.
fucked up. That's super fucking weird.
I'm just not mentally fit to have a pet.
Oh, it says she revealed in another video that security got involved. However, she was unsure of what happened to the woman and her cat once the jet touched down. Dang. I know, rescue the cat. Seriously. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there's a little video. Maybe it'll be a fun video.
I hope somebody can teach it to latch.
That poor little cat. It's really cute cat too. Dude, what the fuck? Can you imagine getting that thing where you're like,
Seriously, that message. Whoever was typing that message out was dying laughing.
It's fucked up, dude.
Cat
what's
hates
the
it.
weirdest story you've had working?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's a terrible story, but you know, that's what we're here for. Weird news.
Weird news.
This is fucking weird news, man. This is super weird news. So, the incident left the internet horrified. The seals of the apocalypse continue to loosen. Has anybody unplugged humanity and plugged it back in again? Yeah, so there's that super heartwarming story.
Yeah,
Dude.
pretty heartwarming.
Yeah, I scared the cat so bad it lost all its
Yeah. Stress, man. Stress is a.
That is fucking wacky, dude. So that
Wacky, dude.
person needs psychological counseling.
Horrified.
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 You're funny, man. You got some good jokes.
You're funny. You're funny.
Jokes and jokes and jokes. Okay, so we're gonna go away from the like horrifying in that way, and we're gonna show you something else that's totally horrifying.
Completely different type of horrifying.
Yep.
Good.
Okay. A motherfucking shark got eaten by another shark, and half its body was gone, and it was still swimming around, and it was still alive. Stop telling me to unmute. In the
You
middle of my
muted
fucking thing. Oh, great. Water sounds. That's all we need. But, okay, hold on. Oh, dude.
How are
What?
you alive? Half your body's gone.
It didn't live for very long after this,
Yeah,
but
probably
it
not.
was just going about its business. Damn,
No way, its whole fucking
dude.
stomach is gone. Zombie shark. That's not a zombie shark. They have to die and then come back to be a zombie.
Yeah,
Come on. That's just a soon-to-be dead shark.
yep.
Man,
But that's crazy that it
That
was
is
still
crazy.
able to
it just keeps going.
do its thing right now. Good lord.
It doesn't look concerned.
No,
just like-
it's probably in so much
Uh-huh.
fucking shock,
yeah,
man.
yeah, it probably doesn't really feel that.
But that's crazy, right? I thought that was some weird news.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Also, who's swimming around with these sharks while that one's bleeding?
Yo, that's a great question.
This is a-
That is a good. Maybe it's a
Terrible idea.
robot, a swimming robot camera.
Swimming
Yes.
robot.
Swimming robot.
They have little like water drones, right? They got water
Yeah,
drones.
I just imagined a robot
Yeah, yep.
swimming.
Oh, it keeps coming up. It's a camera on a stick. They're just putting it down.
Camera on a side. Okay.
Camera
Alright.
on a stick.
Well, now you know that if you are 3/4 of the way eaten, you can still carry on.
can
Think
still
of this
swim
shark
anyway.
as motivation for your life.
Yeah.
think of the
Just
shark,
keep
man.
swimming. Just keep
Oh,
swimming.
I feel that way sometimes.
Yeah, it should, right? Why was a scuba diver hanging out waiting for a feeding frenzy? I don't
I
know.
have no idea. Wow.
I don't like deep ocean
And
anyway.
it was
I'm not
more than a
even
cannibalistic attack, so shark on shark action.
Shark. Yeah, hot shark on shark action.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Tonight on Shark Week.
Yeah.
Shark on Shark Tank.
Dude. Yeah, it was about 20 minutes that it swam around before it died. So,
It's a long time to be swimming around without a
Yeah,
body.
it is.
yeah, without a body. And these other little guys are like, yeah, what the fuck? They're checking
Yeah,
it
they're
out.
all looking at him like, what?
What?
Can we go in there? Is there food in there?
Goodness gracious.
Rated S for sexy.
For shark. Oh,
That guy,
man.
look at
Yeah.
look up his nose. That's nice. That's a good camera angle.
Yeah,
we
why
got.
would they even bother putting that? Like, it looks like Mark Ruffalo on a bad day. Really. Like a really.
Taking a
looks
photo
like-
like a toddler.
Looks like a bad day for
Oh,
anyone.
why would anybody even put that? Yeah, that's not a good photo
This
for
is the
an
only
article.
photo. That looks like he accidentally took a selfie.
Yeah, it does.
And they were like, send us a picture. He's like, it's the only one I have. It's either this or me when I was 7.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's cannibal sharks, dude.
Yeah.
Cannibal sharks.
Shark on shark
I feel like we need a very bad B movie about cannibal sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like the sharks aren't attacking the people, they're attacking each other. And there's like gangs, like
Going to
shark
extinction.
gangs, like
Yeah.
battling each other and shit.
Meanwhile, humans just go on not caring. Like, oh,
Yeah.
all the animals are dying. Whatever.
Yeah, so yeah. Okay, shark on shark.
It's true.
So those are fun. Those are some fun ones.
Yep. Shark on shark crime.
Okay, let's see. Well, we just started at the beginning. This one's really a very strange one. I don't quite understand all the ins and outs of this one yet, but it is really, really interesting. Scientists, I'm just going to turn the thing on so you can see it as well. Scientists create synthetic organisms that can reproduce. So they've created synthetic organisms called xenobots, and they're tiny millimeter-wide biological machines that now have the ability to reproduce. Why would we do that? Before we start going into a lot of more details about this, I'll explain. They're thinking that we can use it to reverse abnormal cell growth, so cancer and different diseases and stuff like that. If we can figure out how to get these little organic bots basically to reproduce what we want them to, then we can have that replace abnormal cell growth in the end, trying to, cure cancer and different various things. So there is a purpose for it. Because when I was first reading it, I was like, why are we doing this? Until I got to that part. So I was like, synthetic biology, why do we need that? It's pretty crazy. So yeah, they're assembling these countless cells together. They were using embryonic skin cells from frogs initially. So they're figuring out a way for the cells to work together, forming a sort of architecture. The skin cells begin to form bodies that could perform specific tasks, such as pushing microscopic objects around or organizing themselves and moving in formation.
Oh, good. Synchronized dancing cells.
Yeah, and here come the church groups protesting it. You're right about that. So with the right design, they will spontaneously self-replicate. They actually don't even last very long. They last a very, fucking Carnival Cruise. Fuck you. Dumping your shit in the ocean. Not a fan.
You run a cruise.
So, much like any good dystopian kill all humans movie scenario, the little robots swim around and begin gathering hundreds of single cells in their Pac-Man like mouths. A few days later, out pops a brand new Xenobot. I have questions. Shannon!
They replicate
Hi.
in their Pac-Man mouths?
Yep.
So they just meow around and then they cough up new ones?
It's what it sounds like. They
And then
kind of
they're out.
vomit their babies out.
Cool.
Or
This
something.
is awesome. Okay. These monsters are great.
Shannon, I'm glad you're
their
here.
cheeks get bigger.
They get all full.
Dude, you know how many Shannon could hold in her cheeks? A lot. You could
Lots.
hold a lot of Xenobots in your little chipmunk cheeks. I love your chipmunk cheeks.
She's the mother of all Xenobots.
Baby vomit. Yeah. I vomited up a literal baby. That was weird.
So they're saying we know that, the Terminator, people have these horrible ideas of what this could potentially turn into. But unlike current technology, like a laptop or so, Xenobots can simply be turned off. And in about 7 days, biodegrade as any skin cell would. So that's interesting. So they just live for about 7 days, reproduce, and then fuck off.
How do they turn them off?
I don't
I mean, a
fucking know.
human can be turned off too.
Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't say. But they're
They're
you
just
know,
like, good luck.
Yeah.
We made these things, and then they'll just
know.
endlessly reproduce. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's
but
fine.
they're
But
trying to
when you
lead
turn them
to
off, all you gotta do is kill it.
better and faster algorithms that can manipulate already living and functioning cells. So they say if we knew how to tell collections of cells to do what we wanted them to do, ultimately that's regenerative medicine. That's the solution to traumatic injury, birth defects, cancer, and aging. Damn, we're starting to do anti-aging stuff with like little bot creatures.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's gonna look 22
Motherfucker. Wow.
forever.
So that sounds very very different, and it's a
sounds
unique concept, and I'm curious where we're gonna go from this, and if in any way it helps us to heal sick people.
I know,
I don't know.
with the little xenobots, they've used different cells that they replicate to create these little whatever organism, and they've used brain cells, and they do multiply as well, which brings up the question of consciousness with their brain cells that they're creating, and these little living brains essentially
Sure.
that will reproduce on their own. Not knowing when consciousness kicks in or where it comes from, a lot of people theorize that these could have some kind of small sort of consciousness in some way, that we are
Okay.
creating this life because it is living biological material that is replicating, whether or
Oh.
not it's
That just makes you wonder if the soul is contained within the brain, which I personally don't feel that it is. But a brain which gives itself self-awareness
Yeah.
could somehow have a soul inhabit it, if that is the case. Potentially.
well, I don't think
but-
it's a soul. I think it's just the awareness of it. But if they're creating something that has neurons and the ability to think, or the ability to at least operate some kind of small functions of life, then who's to say that consciousness hasn't been put in there as well? Not that it's held
Yeah,
in
like
the
some
brain,
level
but
of
that
it.
if that awareness is there, how do we know if there's a consciousness or not? Because we don't know where that line is. So, and then
Nobody
like
knows.
these, like whatever these things are made out of, like whatever cells they used, if consciousness is everywhere and it's not in the brain, that would mean that these cells can have it too. So,
Well, then
Where
that
does
goes
that
to
come in?
judge the question of whether consciousness is just something like a coding, like how a lot of people think with the way that the brain just naturally is, and why certain people don't think that there's a soul and they think it's just like coded, downloaded. You know, it makes me wonder, like, if that's what that is, if it is a level of consciousness, or if it is some kind of like organic coding that you can figure out.
Sure.
yeah.
Because if you know, and then what's to make them different, really, you know? Because a soul, I guess, if you're taking it as that, you don't think that it's a soul, but you do think that it is maybe conscious at some level. What's to say that like a soul is a different fracture of consciousness? You know, like consciousness is everything, and then what makes it different from coding?
That's the fucking question.
Right.
That is the question.
Like,
Grimm says, what if any sufficiently complex system is conscious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, so the glaze on my Bieber balls might have a conscious.
I don't like thinking about glazed beaver balls personally.
No, but that is an interesting
Yeah.
point, that if any like sufficiently complex system, like anything that actually has the ability to think and problem solve and to recognize itself as existing, is that does consciousness just spawn from that on its own? Like, what if it doesn't necessarily need to be a recycled, you know, all put together soul? What if there's some kind of spark of consciousness that's just part of this whole web of consciousness that
maybe
it just
that's like
creates
where
its
it
own thing?
began on that molecular structure. You know, it began in that area. So even though they're not conscious and able to like create decisions for themselves and have an actual soul that is inhabited by that reincarnation, you know, but instead is just like the minute parts of consciousness that are allowing it to do this thing, so therefore it still is conscious.
So maybe that's where baby souls are born. Maybe it's Baby Soul Factory.
Baby soul factory,
Baby
vomit.
Soul Factory.
Baby soul factory, because they're vomiting.
Baby Soul Factory is the new band, and Baby Vomit is the first album.
There you go.
It's interesting. interesting. That is a really interesting thought about.
Because who fucking knows?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, 'cause we don't know where it comes from. And consciousness and awareness are two completely different things. So we can, like, there are species out there that I feel like are aware of themselves. I mean, even down to a single-celled organism is aware of what's around it, and it has to react to those things. So on some level, it's aware of outside input somehow. But that doesn't mean that it's attached to, consciousness. And, like,
Well, and then
consciousness isn't really awareness because there's a subconsciousness, which is not aware. You're not aware of it. It's operating on its own. So there's levels to it, but I think awareness and consciousness are separate. So these things, whatever, like maybe it's just an awareness or whatever. Maybe there's not an awareness, but there's a consciousness that's in there somehow.
Yeah.
Steve, you just cracked me the fuck up. I'm sorry. Baby Soul Factory, the new toy every kid wants. We were getting deep, but I was like,
It looks like the little creepy crawlers,
so
like
funny.
stamp oven looking thing.
creepy crawlers,
Yeah.
Baby Soul Factory.
Yeah. Yeah, hi Walt.
Hi,
Welcome into
Walt.
Weird Conversations. We got
Yay.
Tavia with us tonight. See?
We're happy to have you.
Yeah.
See?
That's Tavia.
Oh, and Graham, are you watching? Is that the Netflix one that's showing the time lapse of all of the mushrooms fucking growing? Because that was so cool.
Soul Asylum.
Soul Asylum, yeah.
Oh yeah, is it the what's the mushroom one on there called? What's the most recent one we watched where it had all the time lapse? What was the name of it?
I don't remember the name of that
What it's called.
specific one,
Yeah.
but
But yeah, there was a
pretty
lot
epic.
of really cool
Yes.
time lapse photography.
Cool,
in there.
yeah, that shit is
Fantastical
awesome.
Fungi.
Yeah, Fantastic Fungi.
yeah,
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's real good.
Yeah,
that
and
one's
us living
great on
out
mute.
in Washington, we have so many mushrooms out here, so we've become mushroom enthusiasts
Yeah.
while living in a place with forests and moss and mushrooms and everything, and watching that.
And you
That's
find a
just-
new one every time you go
That's
into
so
the woods, or at least I
crazy.
do anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
have no
always
idea what you
looking.
are.
I forget to look up at things a lot of times. I'm just like looking down, which is how I am about rocks too. When we're looking for rocks, I'm like, oh yeah,
Like-
there's like a whole thing happening out here, and I'm just like rocks.
Man,
Same
I
thing
have
with
way
mushrooms.
too many like this big of rocks that I was so in love with, this close to it, but like on my altar, it's just like a little pile of like teeny tiny rocks that I know are really
Exactly.
beautiful. You know, I know they're really beautiful.
A lot of the ones we got in Ireland by
probably
that
great.
abandoned house,
Oh,
they
yeah.
were like tiny little tiny
Those are
crystal
all in
points.
a jar of mine too,
fucking
because
great.
yeah, it was just so many like teeny tiny.
I
ones
regret
that-
nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
It was great.
Those rocks you guys get in your shoes and you're walking around and you're like, oh man, there's this tiny pebble in my shoe that it's not really bad because it's not hurting anything, but you're like, you get rid of it. That's the ones they're keeping, is the ones that.
When there's a pebble in my shoe, I'm like,
Barely
it's a
even know it's there.
prize.
I got a
Thank you. See, a lot of people see pebble in their shoe, they get pissed, and I'm like, this is so
Yeah,
awesome.
it's
I
a
got a
gift from
free
the
rock.
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good metaphoric way to live life, I feel
That's
like.
true.
Yeah.
You're going to see a pebble in the
Love
shoe
the
as a
pebble
pain
in
in the
your
ass,
shoe.
or you're going to love it. We
Yeah.
love it.
Pink.
So, guys, do you guys love pebbles in your shoes, or do you fucking hate it? Where's our negative Nancy's in the group? I don't know.
Our rock and roller mod, she's on a double date.
Yeah, they ended up hanging out with some friends, and it was the only day that they could hang out with their friends. So unfortunately, Roxy is MIA tonight, which sucks because, man, she's gonna miss this next thing that I'm about to show you guys. I might have actually sent this to her privately, so it might not be sent. I probably did.
She's already read it. She knows.
She might. We send this kind of dumb shit to each other all the time.
Yeah.
But this it's pretty good. So hold on when it loads. Okay. That's pretty good. All right. So actually, Graham, especially, we were talking about this a little bit in our class today, which is funny that I have one of these weird news stories to share. Taxidermy. We love bad taxidermy.
Love it.
Well, actually, no,
Love
that
it.
was last week. I'd watched the episode from last week. But here's a fantastic taxidermy situation where this lovely lady dresses up her little creature and she takes them on adventures. We're gonna just bigger it. Hold on, we're gonna bigger it. Can I bigger it?
Yep.
This one. Okay. Oh shit. So that's good. That's pretty nice. Huh? You got a little baby creature. Okay. Look Look at his fucking smiley face, dude.
And that's like on a bus or something. Like that's not just in her house.
No, you're right.
No.
That's totally on a bus. That's 100%
That's
a
out
bus.
and about for sure.
Natara! I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, hi,
I
Natara.
adore you. And yes, Steve,
Yeah,
at
she's-
least she's not breastfeeding it. Thank
That we
God.
know of.
That's chicken nugget time.
Unfortunately for this one, he can't yell and scream like the cat could, so he might just have to be taking it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I'll send it.
Dude, look at his little
Look at his
Little chicken
face.
nugget. He's holding his ketchup.
We gotta see what others. It's fucking so funny, dude. It's so funny to
This is
me.
funny, but this lady might actually be mentally
the
ill. Shrink down a little.
Oh crap! Hold on, sorry. I'm not so
Beaver
good with
balls.
technology. Oh, beaver balls! Beaver balls, beaver balls.
Yeah, Steve, I don't know if the boyfriend's willing to be dressed up like this. That might be why she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Llamas are like,
Oh,
what
good,
the
I got to go
fuck
visit
is
llamas.
Oh, and it's got a little mink friend.
Oh, good, we went to
Two.
a pumpkin patch. It's
So
dressed like a pumpkin.
Fucking cute, dude. It's so cute.
It's my-
Dude, this is so good. It's so
This-
good.
You know this
It's
is
so good.
something we would be doing.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is absolutely. I think we
I
need
don't
to.
know why we haven't.
Where's,
Yeah, for real.
Where's our sergeant?
Where's our sergeant? That's what I was just looking for.
This is why we haven't, because we lose them.
I think.
Oh.
Where is he? Is he on the record player? We have a taxidermied squirrel that's in an army outfit.
I don't know where you put them.
He's in a G.I. Joe outfit. Yeah, look at him.
Like a fancy dinner date.
He looks so happy. Oh God.
The wig, that's good. Zoom in on that wig. Let's see that wig.
You think she might be past mentally
Oh
ill?
yeah, she's
Whatever. What are you gonna think when we start doing it, Walt? Because we're gonna.
definitely past
And
mentally
We
you'll
ill.
are
love
not.
us
We are
for it.
totally like not crazy people. We're
Yeah.
just eccentric.
We're kooky people.
Oh yeah, lady, the photos are amazing. I mean, she's definitely got a photographer's eye.
She does.
The
she
staging,
does.
the framing,
He's ordering some snacks.
ordering Chinese food. Went to the grocery store with the stick.
Dude, it's so fucking great. Oh, you can eat shrimp
Oh,
off
I
the
love
bus.
shrimp. I bet it
It's
does.
in a fucking baby onesie.
What the fork?
So fucking funny, dude.
She got a Happy Meal. Good. Give me one of those Happy Meals too for my little
He's
friend.
got a great smile.
We're
He does.
freaking Walt out right now. Walt,
He's good.
I think we're
Like
freaking you
crooked
out.
smile.
Are you okay? Do you need a trigger warning?
Do I look like it?
The more I show you, the more you're in. Okay. Well, I think you should go get a taxidermied friend and take them around and send me pictures, and I will show them on this podcast for sure.
Yeah.
Yay, and a mommy!
Oh. He doesn't have thumbs,
Look
but
at
he can
this
use
guy
chopsticks.
back here.
Yeah, this guy.
That's the
Can you
guy.
zoom in on that
He's
guy's face?
like,
That's fucking funny, dude.
Yeah. Yes. That's good.
Oh, it's pretty good, right? It's pretty
Mhm.
good. It's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
Okay.
Button.
There we go. To the side. All right. Next. Ah, God. Now we're getting weird.
What?
Yep.
Now we're getting
Now we're
weird.
getting a little weird.
Things are getting weird.
It wasn't weird before, but now it's weird.
Yeah, no, it's weird. You made it weird. It got weird.
Ah,
Oh, there you
Holy
go.
shit.
There's that guy.
I mean, you
What's
can't
his
go wrong with
name?
it.
What's his name? Does he have a name? I bet you he does.
No, we can go back to the main post and see.
Yeah, this one I wanted to zoom in on this guy.
Okay. I'm a pumpkin.
Yeah. And then there's like a little friend up here. This is good.
Yes, now they're getting.
Yeah. Finally, we get something weird on this show for a
You
change.
put a fucking diaper on there, then
Yeah, now
weird.
it's weird.
But it was fine with all the food.
Yeah, all
and,
the rest
like,
of it
Yeah,
was
whatever.
good.
It's fine.
The fact
Totally
that
fine.
it can use chopsticks without thumbs, that's not weird, but
That one's my favorite. I think it's so cute.
Oh yeah, let's do a little zoom a loom on him. Aww.
He's pretty cute.
Aww.
She
It's
had
just
that
so
waitress take
stoked.
the photo.
Totally.
Probably.
Yeah. I like to think that the waitress is taking the photo because that means that she had to order a second plate of food just for
See,
this
I
thing.
was thinking about that. Either she did that,
Mhm.
or she went with a friend and that was their plate of food, and then the friend got up and took the
Oh,
photo and
okay.
put the little guy.
That's
I did think
probably
about
the
because I was
way
like,
to
did
do
she
it.
order food? And then I was like,
Yeah,
no, she probably
that's
went with
gotta
her.
be her boyfriend. But the other one with the Happy Meal, like, I'm sure she just ordered a Happy Meal.
Yeah,
My friend needs a Happy Meal.
probably so. Oh, I think it's so fun.
We should totally take the sergeant because
It's
he's
so
freaky
fun.
looking too. So it's
He's-
like a little bit. He's at least a little cute. Like the sergeant's all like.
I like Pumpernickel.
We have a bunch of little
Pumpernickel
red
needs to
creatures
go
around here.
everywhere.
Let me see if I can find the sergeant. I think. he's over there.
Pumpernickel went a lot of places for a long time actually, and now she's kind of fucked up. So I gotta sew her back together.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's true. She was getting a little
She's
aged.
my psychedelic
She was
relief
aging.
sergeant too.
head, actually.
Sarge is behind your head.
Oh, he's hiding! Look at him hiding. He's like,
Oh.
no, don't bring
He's
me
hiding
out.
in the sea of Alfs, is what he's doing.
It's our little friend.
Okay, some of you guys have met the sergeant previously, but those of you who have not, you get to meet him. He was wounded in battle.
Yes. Oh.
Look at his little boots.
He's got a little. Those Joe boots on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. This is weird.
He's great. Oh, it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, it's an actual GI Joe stand, and it's
He's got
actual
little
GI Joe clothes and dog
tags.
tag and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Show his
Oh.
little squirrel butt.
Little squirrel butt. This is his squirrel butt.
Look how embarrassed he is right now. This
So-
poor guy. Sorry,
Like,
Sarge.
stop looking at my
Sorry,
butt.
Sarge.
Sorry,
You're so
Sarge.
cute.
Yeah. But he's good.
He's awesome.
His little eye.
So yeah, maybe he needs to go on adventures with us too.
He should. Yeah, Sarge. He's happy.
Yeah.
Totally happy.
We should take him to a cemetery to some of like old war graves and just put him on the war graves.
War memorial grave.
Yes. Yes.
He's so cute.
Yeah. So that's fun. That's super fun. I loved that, and I had to share that with you guys. It was too good to not share. Oh, speaking of mushrooms, we're going to do a good segue into the next article here. Normally I go through all the articles before, but I kind of skimmed this one, and I didn't get all the information, so
Oh, I
we're
saw this
doing
one.
it together. This is going to be so cool. World's vast networks of underground fungi to be mapped for the first time. The project aims to help protect some of the trillions of miles of the circulatory system of the planet.
Yeah.
How cool
Super
is
cool.
that? They're going to be mapped for the first time in an attempt to protect them from damage and improve their ability to absorb and store carbon dioxide. That is so fucking cool. So the underground fungal networks can be extended for many miles but are rarely noticed. Though trillions of miles of them are thought to exist around the world. They are vital to the biodiversity of soils and soil fertility, but little is known about them. So the new project will involve a collection of 10,000 samples from around the world from hotspots that are being identified through artificial intelligence technology. So we got robots finding mushrooms, apparently. That's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Future's getting real fucking strange right now, guys. It's weird. So they said an understanding of underground fungal networks is essential to our efforts to protect the soil on which life depends before it's too late. I concur. So from the Netherlands, Canada, US, France, Germany, and the University of Manchester in the UK. So the first collections will take place next year in Patagonia and will continue for 18 months to create maps of potential underground mycorrhizal. Did I say that right? Mycorrhizal. We're going to go with that. Fungi that can be used for further research. Using the maps, the scientists hope to pinpoint the ecosystems facing the most urgent threats and partner with local conservation organizations to try to create conservation corridors for the underground ecosystems. So it's pretty awesome. So it's the first major effort to map an underground ecosystem in this way. And it sounds pretty cool. That's pretty neat that they are doing this to try to protect.
And Jane Goodall is the conservationist that's advising their team, which that's cool. Jane Goodall's the.
Who's she?
She was the one that went out and like is famous for going out and like living with the gorillas.
Oh, got it.
forests.
Okay.
And getting high.
Awesome. Oh, Chid, you started to use mushrooms to remediate contaminated soil and get high.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
No, that's great. That's really,
Yeah,
really
that's
cool.
awesome. Yeah,
That it's
there's
eating
a
up all the bullshit.
there's a
That's
fungus
great.
that eats most everything.
Wow, that's super,
Super
super cool.
That's awesome. Even plastics and stuff.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah.
That's what we
love
need to
it.
be doing.
It's really what we need to be
Yes.
doing.
It's
Working on
the
it.
easiest solution.
And it's all natural, and they'll love it. The fungus will be like, hooray.
Yeah, Fungi is happy
Yeah,
about it.
that's super cool.
That's pretty cool. So there you go. I hope Graham was listening while he's watching his magical documentary. It's great. Okay, so oh man,
Oh, man.
should we go into Guinness World Records or should we keep going with some like weird shit? What do you guys think?
Let's take a vote. Do you guys have a vote? Do you want to do world record intermission?
World Records
World record intermission? Or do you want
or
to
some more animal
end
news?
on world records and go back? Just keep going
There's
with
just
news.
there's a lot going on here, so I was like,
There's a
I
lot.
can just do it, skip around for you guys. Well, speaking of getting high, I think that's a pretty good segue into this next one.
Okay.
Oh, it's 2035. Scientists have finally decoded the signals traveling over the Mycosium network, only to find it's actually just full of memes. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Keep going. Okay. All right. You're right. Weird stuff. Okay. So we're going to keep going with weird stuff. Okay.
Why
We got
stop?
some camel news.
Okay.
We have 2 camel newses today.
Two
Oh, you got
camels.
2 camels?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
I had one
Um,
camel news.
Yeah. You got camel news?
Yeah.
What?
Okay,
So
we'll
there's
have to
three
find
it. I think
camel
it's that one.
newses?
Okay, no, we might have the
I think we
same
doubled
the
up.
same ones. Okay, hold on. I need to find proper camel news. This is ridiculous. I did a
Yeah.
couple versions
First
of the
camel
thing.
news.
Yeah, there's 2 camel newses, and here we go.
Cute. Look
Here,
at that face.
the face is really pretty fucking cute. The title is Camel Beauty Contest Rocked by Botox Scandal. Dun, 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 dun.
No.
Those are words I never thought that I would see together.
Nope.
Camels, Botox scandal,
Beauty contest.
beauty contest,
Rocked.
rocked.
Hi.
Ah. So, in the UAE, they have a camel beauty contest.
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird, but whatever. That's cool, like they're beautiful. And it's fine. All the humps. Can't hate on their humps.
Don't hate on
There's about $66 million in prize money for the fanciest, most lovely camel of them all.
Mm-hmm.
$66 million.
Million.
So, some people thought that they should put Botox injections in their fucking camels and do plastic surgery
So it's just
on the
like
camels.
normal camels. It's not like the decorating
night, Walt.
camels
Thanks for coming.
thing.
Nope. Good night, Walt.
Good night.
Sweet dreams. It's always so nice to see you. They're judging camel toes.
Not only the toes.
Dude. So, yeah, over 40 fucking camels were disqualified. Because that many people did beauty enhancement treatments on camels.
Well,
Against their will.
It was only a couple people. It was only a couple owners that did it, but they.
But
had-
on 40
on
camels.
40 camels, yeah.
That's like a group of camels,
And
dude.
I think there was one vet that did it. So, because the
Dude.
vet confessed.
That is horrible. Yes, Botox injections, facelifts, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
On a camel?
On a
Yes, and other cosmetic alterations to make the camels more attractive are strictly prohibited. Jurors decide on the winner based on the shape of the camel's heads, necks, humps, dress, and postures. Dress, with like their outfits.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, their decor. Okay. Yeah.
And their
What the
lips.
fuck?
I read that they look at their lips. They're looking for very leathery lips.
So
and they were injecting Botox into lips, cheeks, even the chin, like the jaw,
And the noses.
and the noses. Yeah, they were
Yeah, it says
essentially
they
making.
stretched out the lips and noses of camels and used hormones to boost the beasts. That's mean muscles. Injected camels' heads and lips with Botox to make them bigger. Inflated body parts with rubber bands, and used fillers to relax their faces.
What?
This is like a real live beauty pageant.
It's fucking rude. Yeah, but the camel doesn't.
Hey,
go
Uncle
on.
Scar.
Scar,
Woohoo!
hello.
Welcome. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
We're just talking about people fucking doing plastic surgery on camels because apparently there's a camel beauty contest where you can win $66 million. And
Well,
some
if there's
people,
$66 million
gave 'em
on the
Botox.
line. There's gonna be scandal. Like
apparently,
that's
that is
crazy.
correct.
And how much was that vet charging? The vet's probably like, yeah, I'll do it.
Fuck.
Or,
Wow.
it's a lot of money, but I'll do it. But
The Camel
Yeah.
Beauty Contest is at the heart of the massive carnival, which also features camel races, sales, and other festivities, typically showcasing thousands of dromedaries. Dromedaries. Is that like camel? Kind?
dromedaries?
Dromedaries.
Dromedaries.
I've never
that.
heard that word in my life.
Is that like a goat and a ruminant? Is a dromedary and a camel
I
equal
hope,
to a
I
goat
don't
and a
know.
ruminant?
I don't know. Looks like we're gonna figure it out.
Goat is to ruminant,
Hold on, yeah.
as camel is to dromedary. Jedi, get off the thing. That's the camera. Come on.
The
Don't
cat's
stand on the camera.
making shenanigans. But yeah, that's pretty weird. Camel breeding is a multi-million-dollar industry, and similar events take place across the region. They're all about their camels. Look at this guy. Oh, what do you guys think he's singing?
He's probably sneezing. Alice the camel has fake humps. She got implants.
Damn.
So she's
Or-
wailing that her humps were found out.
Probably. Or is Alice the camel a Canadian like character that we don't know anything about? Is that up there with beaver balls? Does Alice like beaver balls?
I want to see photos though, like more photos of like the.
Oh, Google it.
It just says see gallery, but is that just camels or is this like?
Nah, Google
Altered.
camel beauty contest. Yeah, because the festival, they have all kinds of cool stuff at the festival. They'll do the thing where they like shave different patterns into their fur
Yeah, I've seen
and give
that
them like
stuff. It's so
mandala
cool.
stuff, and they put makeup on them, and then they'll have camel jumping contests where they like put the camels, like they park the camels side by side. Do you park a camel? They park their camels, and then they get a running start and run and jump over these camels while they're standing there. It's pretty impressive, actually.
Okay. See, this guy needs a facelift apparently because he's got a little droopy
Oh yeah, you got droopy lips. Well, I think they like the droopy lips because their logo even has little droopy lips on their
Oh.
camel that I saw. So I think that one back there needs Botox.
Well, I thought that the Botox makes it plump.
I thought it did too.
Yeah,
I
the
did too,
the
but then they-
sagging, the Botox is anti-sagging.
I did too, but
Dang.
then they said that they were giving them injections to relax their faces. Yeah, look, it has a little lip. But these are not beauty camels.
These are not beauty camels.
These are not beauty camels.
That's a
I mean,
beauty.
that's
Don't
very
tell them
beautiful,
that.
but
They'll
I
get very
would-
offended.
I would never tell them that.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, there you go. Those are the beauty camels.
What?
What?
That one
Oh,
with the
this
hat.
hat.
That's
Aw.
Oh, fun.
Cute.
Cute.
That guy's got a red nose.
He's got a little nose and makeup and a little hair. He has a little hair on his head.
I'm picturing Camel Kardashians getting kicked out of the pageant straight up. Aw.
Wow.
That one's a ginger.
Yeah. It's a ginger.
Oh my god.
Oh, so
Okay,
pretty.
so yeah, somebody just photoshopped on there. Got
So
it.
pretty.
Oh, this one looks like a new Beastie Boys album cover or something.
Totally.
What you want? Wow. Yeah, I don't know which ones are all Botoxed up and which ones aren't. I don't know. Ah! What in the shit?
Horrifying camel. It's
Oh, look at this one's lips. This
Super
one's
horrifying.
definitely got lips Botox.
oh, you're Botoxed up.
Oh yeah.
That's like Angelina Jolie status.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that one compared to that. That looks like regular camel mouth, and that looks like pumped up
Pumped up.
Botox
Mhm.
camel
Weird.
face.
It's weird.
I don't
It's fun.
understand.
Jeez.
Yeah,
God,
this
people
is
are terrible. You put enough money as a reward for something, and people will go to extremes you never thought.
I don't know
Look at
what
Leah's
is going on
face.
here. What the fuck?
He's excited.
I'm afraid.
He's
Oh,
cute.
no,
Look at
my
his eyelashes.
God. What the fuck?
From
How
that
old is it?
angle, I've never seen a camel from that
No, it
angle.
almost
Sit
didn't
down.
even look real.
Yeah.
And this one, oh.
Can we do a ticklish camel video while we're looking at camels?
Oh, you know what? Why not?
We should watch the ticklish camel. Have you guys ever seen the ticklish camel video? Because it's my favorite video on the internet, I think.
This is a good one. Good choice.
Yeah. That's good.
That was good.
That was, yeah.
That was fucking pretty good.
I might have to make that a redemption too.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. So
Good,
that was
good.
fun.
That was fun. Camels.
That was good. Yeah,
They're
it's hump day,
beautiful.
you know? Like, it's hump day, and this is just.
The camel tickle fetish. Why's it gotta be a fetish? That's not a. Just because I like it doesn't mean it's a fetish.
Okay, so then in other camel news,
Alright.
okay, we love to do our animals on the loose segments. There's always some
Ooh.
weird animals
You
on
got
the
the-
loose. And in this one, a
Like
camel
That go too.
is on the loose
Uh-huh.
after fleeing from a fucking nativity scene. They were like, it's a live nativity scene and we
This
have
is
camels.
bullshit.
And the camel fucking just booked it, was like, no.
He's a-
I'm free.
And it ran around the streets like for hours, all day, until they could catch it.
Yeah, because they'll keep going. You
They'll
can't
keep
outrun
going.
a camel.
Nope. And who did they call?
The police.
The police.
Obviously. Obviously
They
called the
obviously
police.
called the police
This camel
because
needs to be
that's
shot.
who you
Call the
fucking
cops.
call, apparently. Who are you going to call? Not Animal Services.
Boner
Police.
Springs.
Yeah,
Boner
but
Springs,
in
Kansas.
Boner Springs. Yeah, it broke loose when it was on display at the agricultural hall.
That's
Oh
true.
shit! It just fucked me up. Where did I think? Oh yeah, Hall of Fame's nativity scene. The camel ran away before anyone noticed the issue. And they're like, "Where'd the camel go?" And he's like,
How do you not
"Ah."
notice when a
don't know.
camel is missing?
Dude, Dusty wouldn't notice if the camel was missing. I'll tell you what. There's a camel. There's snowflake lights. I had no idea.
What? Sometimes they look like stars at first. I put stars up, and now
No,
there's
he would have noticed the
snowflakes.
camel was missing. You just would have
Maybe.
thought it was a giraffe.
The
Yeah,
camel's-
yeah.
The
cam-
giraffe is gone.
Her giraffe is gone.
Yeah. What did- what's the-
I don't know. I feel like the camel would be the only thing I would notice is missing from a nativity scene. Like we're
That's
missing
probably
a
true.
camel.
That's probably true.
That's the only thing I cared about.
But yeah, it was like hours. And apparently they had to lasso it. It was safely taken into custody by lasso.
Yeah.
Did you say because it was Jewish?
Because it was. That's why it ran away.
It's like,
That was
I
it.
don't believe in any of this
I don't-
fucking Jesus
Yeah.
bullshit. I'm out of here.
These wise men are stupid.
The camel took off with baby Jesus. Now that would have been fucking funny.
And its mouth just runs
That-
away.
Okay, perfect segue. Oh my god, I love our segues on
That's
here.
a-
You guys.
That's a segue right
Oh
there.
no, there's a good segue. It's great.
We got camels eating baby Jesus.
Wait for it. Okay, you guys are gonna love this one. A fucking goat went into a government office and stole paperwork and ran away with it in its mouth. It went
Yeah. High five,
it
goat.
straight up.
Wow.
It went right in to the office. Goat steals papers from government office in India. It is in fact correct.
Image of the day: wild goat chase.
It was the documents were related to a village development project. So it just like grabbed some stuff.
Don't build a village in my town.
Okay, but it actually took only scrap papers and not official documents. But there was all these documents were kept there.
Damn it.
But yeah, some of them had been chewed up. They ran after the fucking goat.
Wait.
Let's see what this is.
Before I leave you tonight, our image of the day comes from Uttar Pradesh, where you may have heard of rats eating government files. Well, in Kanpur, it was a goat. That's right, a goat.
It was
that
a
ran
goat.
away with the papers. A government official chasing the goat to recover the stolen documents. Later it was found the papers were simply not worth the country.
I
The
just had that
chase, rather.
notarized.
It's a goat's life.
It's a goat life.
Thanks for watching. Stay well. I hope I didn't. Thanks for watching.
What news
Bye
station
for
is
now.
this? I want to watch that guy.
Good
India
night.
Today.
Shubhratri. Jai Hind. Namaskar.
So
That's
funny.
awesome. Good job, goat.
They're just still
There
goats.
goes
Goats
the-
like, fuck you, it's my shit. He was the scapegoat.
Ah.
The
It was
scapegoat.
an scapegoat. Oh. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. You know, they're like, oh, my dog ate my homework.
Oh, totally.
Like,
Go
my
get the
goat. I have a
paperwork.
video of the goat stealing my homework. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
video. Look, this is my friend chasing it. Employees have now been instructed to remain inside the office while working. So don't take your work outside. 'Cause goats are going to steal it. Those thieving goats are going to steal all your shit. Fair enough. Okay. New rule, don't go outside.
They have like signs on the side of the fucking building.
Gosh, like goats will steal your
funny.
documents.
It's
I have
so
a goat
funny.
news.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll do
Okay.
Jesus news after that.
Sweet. From goats to Jesus.
Goats
So we're
to
going.
Jesus here on Inspired by Mystery
Inspired by-
Podcast.
Where's the
You never
one?
know what you're
That
gonna
was
get.
that one. Where's this one?
I love that you have a goat news.
Where'd it go?
Better hurry up. You got that air, babe.
I know, right? Maybe I didn't send it to me. Oh, I had to.
See if you can find it.
Yeah,
Well, I do Jesus news.
I'll find it.
Okay, so we were talking about baby Jesus
Uh-huh.
and animals running away.
Yep.
And as you know, Jesus or Mother Mary has been seen in toast and in whatever other thing, paint chips and all these things. They're seeing Jesus all
Potato
over.
chips,
Pota-
chicken nuggets.
Yep, all over. Right now, crucifixion of Jesus appears inside a tangerine.
Oh,
Kind of could be a vagina also.
it's also
Well, they said, or is it Spider-Man? Which I'm
Or
not
is
gonna
it
lie to you.
Spider-Man?
I don't know what they mean by that, personally, because I don't think it looks like Spider-Man at all. I don't know. why I
doesn't
can't
look like
think.
Jesus either.
It-
It looks like a wacky waving inflatable flailing tube man.
Oh.
It kind of does.
It 100% does.
But someone opened the tangerine and it's just like, I found Jesus Christ inside the tangerine.
He revealed himself to me.
Yep. He showed up just in time for Christmas. Hooray. Let's get a close up. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. He wears bell bottoms. I knew it.
Jesus was a hippie.
Jesus was a hippie. Turns out he was a hippie.
Jesus is linked to two citrus segments, which may or may not signify the unity of the Holy Trinity.
Oh, however, Gene from Vinland admitted that he did slightly alter the image of the Son of God, as originally his legs were also connected to the segments as if he were doing a star jump rather than being crucified.
Mhm.
Fraud.
That's
He
fucked
also
up.
conceded it looked more like two connected legs until I separated them.
Okay.
Guy's just separating Jesus' legs all over the place.
Star jump.
That
That's
sounds like
weird.
you're-
Like a jumping jack?
Star jump.
I never heard star jump before. That's a good
Son
band name,
of
though.
citrus.
Star jump.
Son of sin.
Son of a tangerine.
Yeah.
Looks like Slender Man. Oh no.
It does.
Oh
Does
Lord mercy.
look like scam. It's a scam. Yeah. It's a scam.
Yeah. So
I found my story, but I don't have to send it to you. because there's no pictures, and we don't want pictures of this one.
Okay, so tell me all about it.
We're
then.
going
We
back to
gotta-
goats.
Okay, goat time.
So there's a therapy farm in I think it's New York, but one of the goats rammed one of the volunteer ladies to death and killed her on a therapy farm.
What?
And
It
she
was
had
a
been
mad goat.
It was a mad goat, I guess. Like they were talking about how they don't really know like what set it off or why, but it rammed her and knocked her over while she was a volunteer and like helping feed it or whatever. It was after hours, and I guess something made it mad, and it rammed her and kept ramming her, and it put her into critical condition, and they got her to the hospital, and she died from injuries.
Damn.
Whoa.
So
I haven't
now-
heard many stories about people dying from goat attacks.
I haven't either. She was old. Well, she's 73.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, she was a
And it's
long-time
a
volunteer.
therapy farm, which makes it shittier.
Yeah.
Than just like a regular old farm.
Yeah, it's like a mental health therapy farm. So they have like therapy animals, and it's like a petting farm.
Now
And-
everybody's scarred for life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just had to put up that we're closed for the day due to unforeseen circumstances, which I thought was a good way to
Jeez.
put that.
That was unforeseen circumstances. In
Yes.
fact, it was.
That was
Correct,
unforeseen.
100%.
Yeah, so that she went into cardiac arrest after they arrived on the scene. So they're looking into what happened, but they have to identify which goat did it first. They don't know which one did it or what set it off, but bummer.
That's too fucking bad.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
therapy goat just going off.
Sucks. Damn. Okay, I like the goat stealing papers better.
Yeah, the goat stealing papers is way better.
Murder goat.
Murder goat. No, murder
Fucking
goat.
bullshit. Why you gotta be a dick about it, murder goat?
Goats are dicks. That's just what
Oh,
they do.
no.
Ramming ruminants. Ramming ruminants.
Okay, let's see. What's next here? Let's see.
What's next?
There's some. Okay, well, since we were talking about Jesus
Steve.
and
He was bad. Ridiculous.
okay, just while we're on the topic of, Jesus and things of that nature, this is crazy. I'm gonna start off by saying I'm not completely surprised
Okay.
at all.
Uh-oh.
Although,
Okay.
Then it's off to a bad start already.
yeah, I'm not quite
Not surprised.
shocked
So
about
this
this.
is the worst
Establishing.
thing we've ever heard.
Yeah.
Not shocked.
So there's one of those giant fucking mega churches, right? Those like huge, massive, like stadium churches. And a bunch of years ago in 2013, they reported a break-in. They were like, fuck, we got broken into. They probably didn't say fuck, but you know what I mean. We got broken into. All this money was stolen. So obviously they had some kind of insurance claim, whatever. So they were just doing some renovations in this church, and we're in the bathroom and we're moving stuff around and hit a part of the wall, and 500 envelopes came out of the wall
What?
Oh.
filled with checks and cash.
Sick. Finders keepers dibs. These are mine. These are obviously public domain.
Just saying,
Yeah.
that's not very Jesus-like.
It's not very.
No.
Nope, it was about $600,000 that they reported being stolen.
Wow.
Okay, so I don't know what this video is, but we're gonna fucking check it out.
Was the plumber. Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
true story. Yep, the toilet was loose in the wall.
You
We
were the
removed the
plumber.
tile.
Yeah, I wish.
And about 500 envelopes fell out, and I was like, "Oh wow!" And I quote,
Oh, wow.
A Houston plumber working at Lakewood Church finds cash inside a bathroom wall. Ugochi Iloka shares how
Fucking
this
church.
discovery may have solved the mystery of the more than $500,000 that went missing from Joel Osteen's megachurch.
After all these years, the case of missing money from a huge Houston congregation is now coming back up. Lakewood Church officials would not confirm if the specifics of the plumber's findings are true, but they did say that cash was recently found during repair work. You may remember in March 2014,
We're
someone
not saying
stole
that it's true.
$600,000 in donations
never said
during weekend services here at Lakewood. Despite a big reward and a lot of media attention, the money was never found. that last month a plumber named Justin called into 100.3, the Bulls morning radio show, claiming he'd uncovered all this cash while doing repair work.
Went to go remove the toilet, and I moved some insulation away, and about 500 envelopes fell out of the wall. And I was like, oh, wow.
This is like a movie. I mean, this is like, the Rock and Ryan Reynolds movie or something like that. I mean, it was crazy.
That's George from the Morning Bull. He told us he thinks Justin deserves a reward for coming forward and doing the right thing.
Yeah, about
Lakewood's
$600,000
only
reward would be
comment
great.
on this is that an undisclosed amount of money coming in the form of checks and cash were found. Lakewood also says they notified Houston police and they are assisting them with this investigation. Reporting in Southwest Houston, Ugochi Iloka, KSOU 11 News.
Wild story indeed. We
Tisk,
reached out to
tisk,
Crime Stoppers to
tisk.
see if this plumber would
Pretty
be
good of him to
rewarded
tell
for
them.
his good.
Dude.
I feel like if I'm a plumber and there's money that comes pouring out of a wall in a church where it's not supposed to be there, they're not stashing money in walls legally, I would have kept it. And just, I mean, what are they gonna be like? Hey, you stole our money. And be like, no, I didn't.
But they could send guys to.
Crusaders.
The Crusaders. Blushing for Jesus.
Knights of Templar show up on your porch. No, they come for me.
Man, it's so messed up. You know, I hate the fact that when I read that I wasn't the most surprised at it. Like, I wish that I was like more shocked. But the fact that it's a mega church, and you know that these mega churches just kind of, they're centered around how much money that they can make from the people and the congregation and everything. Like, man.
You're off by camera.
Oh, thank you.
You left the screen.
So, yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Because that's really not, that's not the thing that you should do, especially as a fucking church. So, I hope that their followers or their members or whatever they're called, I hope that they maybe don't want to go there anymore. Maybe they will rethink things a little bit when they realize the people they were supposed to trust to do the right thing, who's telling them to do the right thing, stole their fucking money. Dicks. Dicks.
Or what if somebody did actually, or like if they reported the money stolen, and then after they did that and there was all this news, then they found the money and they were like, oh no, like we've already reported this, like we can't tell people that we just lost it. It fell behind the counter, like, and then they were just like, stick it in the walls. They just stuck it
That's
in
a
the walls.
very nice
And just slowly taken out.
option.
Probably
Something
not.
tells me that was not the case. I'm just saying. Yeah, bummer, dude. 500 envelopes, like, Jesus. And there were checks in there, like, cash the checks. They're 5 years old at this point, or whatever. However many years old. Like, dude, come on. What's going on? It's crazy.
What was it? 2013? 8 years old?
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
So there's that. Okay. Let's see. What else we got here from the tippy top of my options here before we go into Guinness. Oh, this one's kind of cool. So a man who was in World War II in Prague many, many moons ago, he had a very special bracelet that has his name engraved on one side and his wife's name was engraved on the other side. And it was stolen from him while he was in the war. And it was sad because it was really special for him, but he just expected, obviously, it was gone forever. And somebody just found it.
That's cool.
They found it. I'll show you a picture of it. They found it using a metal detector. Some guy was in the Czech forest just walking around and was like, whoa, what's that? And there's the little bracelet. Da-da-da. And has a U.S. Army lapel pin and a Swiss coin with it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And it had the guy's name, and he actually is still alive.
Cool.
So 76 years later, it was returned to him.
Oh, no way.
76
That's
years
crazy.
later.
Wow, that's awesome.
Unfortunately, his wife recently passed away, which she would have loved it because it was special for her too, since her name was engraved on it. But the guy got his shit back.
got it back.
So that's so cool.
That's awesome. That's super cool.
Yeah, World
And just
War
some
II.
dude with a metal detector?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. So that's pretty cool news. I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty great. Let's see.
Okay. Well, that gives me that's a few segues for me in some
Oh,
stories.
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, look, here's the stuff. Wow.
Cool.
76 years later.
76
Yeah, that's
years later.
crazy.
That's
Yeah, they had posted it up on Facebook and was like, hey, I found this thing. Does anybody help me out? And they were able to track down the family and put him in contact with the actual family.
Cool.
cool.
So, yeah, he said he was shocked to learn his property had been found 76 years after the items in the duffel bag that contained them were stolen in the Prague area when he was serving as a U.S. Army Staff Sergeant. So, pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Good news.
That is awesome.
Good news.
Okay, good job. Okay. Well,
All right, what's your
first,
segue?
it's kind of a segue. There's no article for it. I just read that Colorado, they did a study, and Colorado is the state that has the most complaints about dog poop than any other state,
Really?
based on tweets. They have like 15 point something tweets a year in dog poop complaints,
What?
and Oregon is number 2 at riding.
Oregon's number 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So I read that. So Colorado
2.
gets world record for most dog poop complaints.
Huh.
But that was just a
Okay.
random thing, and that being in Colorado. Segue number 1. So now, other 2 segues. I have a World War II segue, or I have a metal detector segue.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's do World War II.
Good choice. Okay. I'm gonna send you this thing. Sending you a picture for reference
Okay.
as I read this headline. I don't know why they worded it like this. Netizens in splits as the bomb squad rushes to hospital after a World War II shell gets stuck in a man's rectum.
What?
Oh!
Wait. Wait. Wait.
No.
Wait.
It happened. It's only happened.
The bomb squad?
Well, it was ammunition. This is it. So I looked up the picture because I was like, okay, what does this guy got in his butt? Like, I don't know. It could have been like a
It's
bullet
gigantic
or
first
something.
off.
Yeah, it's a 57 millimeter mortar. Like, it's an anti-tank ammunition. is
Holy
what this
shit.
is.
That gives a whole new meaning to go and drop a
Shit.
bomb real quick.
Yeah, I gotta go drop a bomb.
Like, you thought I was joking, but I was serious.
Sorry. Sorry, I just blew up your bathroom. Oh, just turn the fan on. No, like I blew up your bathroom. So yeah, so this man called the hospital because he claimed that he had slipped and fallen on his artillery shell
Oh my God.
as he was cleaning his World War II
Oh, yeah,
collection
naturally.
region. He was cleaning up.
Naked, of course.
Yeah, obviously naked.
Stink
That's-
bomb. Ha ha.
Yeah. That was the winner. Good one. Okay. Yeah, he called the hospital and was like, hey, I got this thing, went to the hospital, and they had to call the bomb squad after a report that a patient had presented a munition in his rectum. So the bomb squad came out and had to look at it because they had to find out if, like, the hospital was in danger. Like, is this thing going to blow up? Like, what can we get this out? What do we have to do to get this out? So bomb squad looked at it. It's not live, so that was good. So they just had to remove it. Yeah, 57 millimeter army ammunition. He's expected to make a full recovery, quote, so long as he does not trip and fall onto any more artillery shells.
Oh my God. Nobody would ever believe that ever.
Yeah, no one's believing that. Like,
Nobody's believing that.
dude, it's rusted. Come on, guy. Like,
Oh.
polish. You gotta polish that. Maybe you already got a
my
tetanus shot. I don't know.
God.
But yeah, after...
Explosive diarrhea.
Yeah.
Steve Scott,
Yeah.
I would give you bits if I could give them to
Yeah, how
you
do we-
right now.
How
I
do
would
we subscribe
give
to
you.
you? Can we subscribe to you?
Bits.
Yeah. So that was good. That was my World War II
Good.
segue.
That was
Wow,
nice.
wow.
Bomb squad and
That's
everything.
that's
now
the one I
everyone
wanted you
knows.
to pick. Really.
It was targeting the gerbil.
Shit, my gerbil's got a tank in there. I need my anti-tank weapon.
Oh God.
And then the metal detector one, super cool, actually.
You guys send that one too?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
forward that one over.
Okay.
We can look at it.
Cool. Wow.
Cause
That,
it's pretty cool.
like, why even bother being like, I fell on it? You know, like, just.
I fell. Just own it and be like, yeah, I
yeah.
got this thing stuck in my ass, man. Can you get it out?
I mean, are you cleaning your memorabilia like pantsless, and you just happen to fall
I fell
doing a
over.
split while it happened to be sitting upright? Like, come on, man. This makes you sound stupid. I mean, wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
I think that's the first time that's ever been true.
Damn, that's
weird.
funny.
That's
You guys are
Um,
great. You're the best chat ever.
good. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I have the perfect emote for this right now. Chat butt.
Alright, yeah, nice.
Yep. There you go. Okay.
So yeah, this one we can just put the video on. I don't think there's words. I think it's just the text at the bottom. So I'll read it. It's real short. It's like
Okay.
a 30-second little thing. But a 13-year-old girl finds a Bronze Age artifact on her third day out with a metal detector. Millie Hardwick was with her father in England when she stumbled upon an axe dating back to the 1300 BC. And the next day, archaeologists found dozens of other objects that were thousands of years old.
Wow.
They put it on display at the British Museum in London.
Of course it did.
So, okay, it didn't explain everything, but basically, she got this metal detector for a present.
Oh God! Wait, what is happening? It just Grinch Moose attack Santa. It just autoplayed, and it's fucking funny right now.
The moose attacking. Yes, Santa.
Fuck yeah, Santa! You stole my cousins. It's pretty funny, dude.
That's right, moose break.
Fucking moose break.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this
anyway.
13-year-old girl got a metal detector as a gift, and they went out, and on her third day out, she found the head of an axe, and it was from 1300 BC.
Wow.
I'm like, third day metal detecting, that's what you find. That's what happens when you go metal detecting in England. What do we find?
Wow.
Pepsi bottle caps.
Yeah, trash. We find fucking
Found
trash.
a Budweiser can. Like,
No, that's
nothing.
Crazy.
Oh, that looked fun. I watched this
I
video
know.
too.
I
It was just like an ice
popped up
slide
and I was
in
like, I'm
Russia.
just gonna check that out because that looks so fun. I want to go on the ice slide.
And it goes out
yeah.
over a lake. Frozen lake, which is cool.
Oh, that looks so
Sick.
fun.
Yeah.
Woo. Why do these ads keep coming up over the video? Like, fuck off
I don't know.
at that. But
Love the
anyway,
channel.
that is a very, very cool thing that
Oh, yeah.
she found that.
super cool.
Oh my god.
How cool for
Lucky.
freaking 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
3,000-year-old axe. I don't know.
Dang.
Just throw it away.
Wow,
I wanted
that's
a
so
quarter.
cool. Oh man. Okay. All right, we're gonna get dark for a second.
Okay.
We're gonna get dark for just hot second.
Dun dun dun.
This kind of is a bummer. This fucking lady's mom died at her house, and instead of report her mom dead, she just kept collecting Social Security and left her mom
Rude.
in there for like months.
Genius. Her mom would have wanted
And
her
they
to do
caught her because she was like, hey, where's that check? And they're like, we haven't seen your mom in a minute. And they got a fucking warrant, which I don't know who was like on mom spotting duty. I don't know how this fucking worked. But they
Social Security, they
found
watch
her like Memorial Day time. Like 6 months. She had her dead ass mom
Wow.
sitting there in the fucking house, collected unemployment. Not unemployment.
Good.
I'm
Social
surprised the
Security.
mom was still in the
Oh,
house.
Nuckin. Hooray. Thanks for
been
that resub.
smelly.
Nuckin,
Thanks,
you're
Nuckin.
here.
Yeah, it's nice to see you. Are you driving? You probably can't talk. You're usually driving.
But I'm glad you're here and listening. You came in during a dark one.
Dark one.
Yo.
What were you saying?
Weird
Okay.
but dark.
Oh, I'm surprised that the mom was still in the house. Like, I would have done something with the object, deceased person. I would
The
have done
object.
something with it, you know? Like after that many months, it's just like fucking smelly and like.
Yeah.
You just found the mom, like.
Yeah. Blech.
Yeah,
Not
they just walk
good.
in and she's like propped up in her recliner in the living room or something. Oh,
Nothing good about that. That's some like
nothing good about that.
Bates, Norman
Except the
Bates
product.
style
Totally.
business going on there. Woo. Yay! Done with your extra day Wednesday. That's
Oh,
awesome.
sweet. Okay. Party time.
Hooray.
Yep.
Well, good. You're
Kick
free,
back,
and we're happy
Glass
to
of
have
wine,
you.
an easy chair, and this compact disc playing on your home radio. What is it?
Stereo.
System, not
Yeah.
a radio system.
Stereo.
It's a radio or a stereo,
Yes.
depending on how you're using it.
At least I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anybody in
I
chat
don't know
knows
why we're
like
still
that?
talking about this.
It's the old Offspring album intro. Okay, this one's fun. Somebody tried to use a fake arm for their vaccine to fake it out so they could get vaccine paperwork, but they didn't want the vaccine, so they did a foam suit with a fake arm.
Okay.
They went a foam
And-
route too, huh?
Yes. Yep.
They'll never know. They're just,
Your
medical
whole arm's sinking.
professionals.
Yeah, they first noticed that something was amiss pretty quickly. When I uncovered the arm, I felt the skin was cold and gummy, and the color was too light. At first, she said she thought it was an actual prosthetic arm, but and he had simply accidentally offered her the wrong one, but that was not the case. He was wearing a covering on his torso with 2 rubber foam arms attached, and the man ultimately admitted that his goal had been to obtain a COVID-19 vaccine certificate without receiving the shot.
Dude, there's
Wow.
way easier ways to forge
Yeah.
that. Like, come on.
Wow. So that's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's
That's a
kinda
lot to
funny,
go
though.
through. Yeah, that's funny. That's a lot to go through for that. Like, yeah, there's way easier ways
Yep.
to do that.
That was a dentist. He was a dentist guy.
It was a shot in the dark. It was a shot in the dark.
Yeah, last month, Italy mandated venues like bars, restaurants, and theaters, among others, will require a super green pass that proves the holder has either been vaccinated or it had the illness and recovered. So the man who was a dentist also needed proof of vaccination for work. So he was going to be all up in people's fucking mouths, faking like he was vaccinated. What a dick.
What a dick,
Yeah, rude.
Boo.
what a dick dentist. Nuckin said work 5 days in a 7-day week and still have 3 full days off. That math doesn't work.
No.
Because that's 8 days. 8 days a week.
Oh, because he worked so many hours, it was 5 days worth of work. I guess.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's my guess. Wow, we.
I don't know.
Well,
No.
so.
Not a calendar
Not a
week. My own version of a
It's
week.
not a calendar, so yeah, I just kind of make up weeks, really.
It's a week, anyways. Man. Wow, so, yeah, so. That's cool. Guy just faking vaccine arms.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So weird. Okay, this is a cute one, though. In India, a man builds a Taj Mahal replica house as a gift for his wife.
Oh.
That is really cute. So
Way to
they've
make
been
the
married
rest
for
of us look
20.
like terrible
Yeah.
I
husbands.
know,
Jeez.
yo, come on.
I'm not building you a Taj Mahal.
Well, I don't
Come
want a Taj Mahal,
on.
Good.
but I want a Stonehenge. Can you build me a Stonehenge?
Nope, White House only.
Yeah, because our house is definitely white.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Wow. Wow. That's a nice house. Oh, Monument of Love. I feel like that's a 80s love ballad or something. Take you to the Monument of Love. Wow,
It's a
we.
Fancy house. That is a super fancy house.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Architect.
So it
Oh,
only
that's
costs
awesome.
about $260,000 to construct. I'm just saying
Okay.
that's not for that nice of a thing.
260,000. That's it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go buy it now.
Yeah, maybe I will build you a Taj Mahal.
Because we definitely have $260,000 just hanging out. But
Oh.
if we did, then that'd be great.
If we
It's
sell
still an
everything we
affordable
own.
loan to
You
get.
just
That's
need
an
to go
affordable
to
loan.
the mega churches and dig in the walls. That's
You're
all we
right
gotta
about
do.
that. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
Did someone check the bathroom for $600,000?
yeah.
Good question.
That's funny. All right.
Next headline: Taj Mahal owner actually a Christian. When you're boring yourself with your own
I
weird
know.
news, like, this weird news. is
He
so boring.
originally wanted the Taj Mahal to tower 80 feet high, but he ran afoul of local authorities and scaled back his plans to keep the house at 29 feet.
He got gypped. He should have fought
That's
harder.
weird. I don't know why. Run afoul.
They
That's
ran
like a
afoul.
funny way of saying that, I guess.
Yeah, so they got into a fight.
A foul.
Foul.
It was a
He
gift for
lost.
my wife, but also for the town and its people.
Aw.
Oh, what a nice guy.
The town and its people who wouldn't let me build it as tall as I wanted to build it for them.
It's plenty tall.
That's plenty tall, but
It would have been cooler if it was taller.
he had more love to give, and they were like, no. And he was like, but I love you.
Apparently, the original builders had their hands cut off, so it couldn't be replicated. Oh,
What?
shit, Natara.
Wait,
Come on. That's fucking
the original
crazy.
builders of the Taj Mahal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, this guy's going to get his hands chopped
That's
off.
fucking
Next week
crazy.
is going to
That
be...
is
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, there's going to be a follow-up
Oh
story
man,
next
I
week.
don't like that. That's fucked. They're like, you did a great job.
This is a great job. We're taking
Oh,
your
thanks.
hands.
And then no, we're just gonna have to just take this payment from you.
The original builders were probably slaves
Shit.
anyways, so they probably expected to
To
not
lose
make
hands,
it. Yeah.
Ah,
They
that's
were surprised they got to live.
terrible. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't like that.
Good one, Natara. We're gonna have you on with like random news.
I know she's great. We should actually. I've talked about having her on before, so we should do that sometime. All right. So in Louisiana, there's a little
Wow.
store, and they have this very cute gummy bear statue outside,
Yeah.
and somebody stole it.
What?
Somebody stole it, and they're really sad about it.
I'm not that shocked.
I'm not
I
shocked
feel
either.
like they should have like bolted it into the ground
Yeah.
or something.
If it's not extremely
Yeah.
heavy, you're gonna want to lock that down because I would steal that.
I would not stop. you.
Depending on what store it was in front of.
And then you'd see this article and you'd be like, "Damn it!" No,
I honestly, I would totally return it because they're pleading for the return of the gummy bear.
Yeah.
His name is Giggles, or Giggles is a children's store, and they named the giant gummy bear. What did they name it?
Giggles.
I'm not saying it. No, I guess Giggles was the name of the store, but yeah, that was
Oh,
like the
named Willow.
mascot, Willow. Yes.
Cute.
Aw.
Willow.
And it vanished. And people were really sad, so they said the store will not seek any criminal charges or ask any questions of Willow's return. Like, we don't even care, we just want it back. We're not even going to bust
Aw.
you.
Yeah.
That's super sad.
Yeah, a personal store like that, I'm not stealing it. But if that was out front of like Best Buy, I would take that.
Oh yeah, 150%.
But
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
they didn't
yeah.
bolt this down. Honey, pull the car around. We're taking this.
In her tiny car.
Yeah,
In the
totally.
Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a
Drop the
convertible.
top.
Yeah,
we
totally.
drop the top, we put it in
Yeah.
the back seat, we drive away with it in the back seat.
Yep. Turbocharged convertible. We're definitely getting away with
Yeah.
the gummy bear.
Yep.
It's turbo. I'm out.
But yeah,
Bye,
that's sad.
bitches.
I hope Willow comes back to
I
life.
know, me too. That's like
Wouldn't it
really
be
sad.
funny if they started getting photos of Willow in like all these different places, like traveling around, and they just start getting mail like
Okay,
every
that-
week or
like
two?
That would
Willow.
actually
Willow's sitting
make
like
it
somewhere
cute.
else, like on an adventure, and then one day Willow just shows up back at the house. Or back
Maybe we
at the
should
store.
do that. We should steal somebody's mascot and do that.
Let's go steal some shit and take pictures of it. That'll be great.
And then return it.
And then we'll
without
return it.
Can we
anybody
steal
knowing.
No.
taxidermy though, and then make it like it's fine. It's fine because
Friday's
we're dressing it up
traveling.
and it's going out to nice dinners and picnics.
Just start sending anonymous letters. That'd be great.
Maybe someone will take it on a tour. There was a story someone took a lawn gnome and returned it a year later with the photo album of it going around the country.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
that was a story.
That's
They
really cute.
mimicked that in that movie Amelie too. She did that
Oh.
with something. She carried something around, like took it around and got it like signed or stamped or something like that, and then just like secretly brought it back to
Oh,
whoever.
that's
I
fun.
thought it was fun.
That actually sounds really cute.
Actually, I think it was a long gnome. Now that I think about it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay.
Oh,
So-
Nuckin, don't go play in traffic. But thank you for lurking, and thank you for hanging out for a minute.
Oh, remember last week we talked about the pub in, I believe it was Britain, where people got snowed in?
Okay.
Well, we had another snow in slumber party.
Oh, yeah?
more people getting
Situation.
Now it's
snowed
a
in.
trend.
Yeah.
Now everyone's like, oh no, we're stuck in the pub just like those other guys.
People are
Weird.
trying to
Well,
get snowed into places.
I will say the other one sounds more fun.
Okay.
The pub sounds fun, but a bunch of
This one didn't
people
sound fun.
were in a Denmark IKEA and got snowed in. So 31 people had to have a sleepover at the IKEA.
At least they had any bed of choice.
That's
This
true.
is
Yeah.
true.
That's one of the things they said. It was like there was all these beds, so everybody got to sleep in the beds, and they said
and
they
have
had a
food
fun
in
time.
IKEA too.
And they got
There's
food.
All those Swedish meatballs.
food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, so there's a little video.
Yeah,
Let's see
good
what they have
jump
to
on all
say.
the furniture.
I would totally. I'm
Let's
jumping
move
on
in.
all these.
Der så bedst ud. Jeg aner ikke, hvilken seng det er. Jeg så bare den, der
Oh
var så
shit!
rigtig
Sorry, hold on, I forgot.
Those
we
are
forgot
not
about you guys.
words. I don't know if those are words, guy.
Okay, forced dozens of people to spend the night in the IKEA showroom.
Biler var simpelthen snedet inde, så
Our cars
vi
were
kunne ikke
snowed
komme
in, so we
hjem
could
fra
not get
arbejde.
home from
Og så
work.
havde vi læst, at der var folk,
And then
der
we
var
read there were
stedet,
people
der var
stranded
ramt
here
af
in
IKEA,
IKEA.
så tog vi chancen og
And then we
tænkte,
took the
vi går
chance and
over,
went over
og
here
så
to
vi
see
fik
if
lov
we
til at
could
komme
be
ind.
allowed to
Det var
enter.
så drømmen.
Had it always been to the dream to get to go to IKEA?
It's nice to have the opportunity to shelter here. Really? That's a
Yes.
very positive way of putting that.
That is nice.
That's good.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I could do that. That'd
Yeah,
be fun.
IKEA's fun. There could be way worse.
Yeah, you got beds.
Yeah,
you
dude.
got, like, it's fine. You can go
It
sit
could have
on
been
a
a lot
couch and read
worse.
a book. You can do whatever you
Totally.
want.
It definitely
Set
could
up
have
your
been a
mood
lot
lighting the
worse.
way you want.
Yeah.
People come in the next day and all the little areas are set up and all nice.
Yeah, the employees had their pick of a comfortable bed to sleep in.
Okay.
So that's
I got
kinda
top
fun.
bunk.
And they said the sleepover went super well.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's been a good night,
Went
all
super well.
fun.
We sold so
Mm.
many mattresses and comforters. The next day we sold so much.
I don't know the meatballs. I'm excited about the meatballs for everyone thing, Chid. Like their meatballs are good, man.
Meatballs for everyone.
It's fucking good. And lingonberries, they have all the lingonberries there too. I'd be eating so many lingonberries. I would.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. The pub one sounds way more fun, although there were no beds in the pub. So at least people had actual beds here, you know. But if you had enough alcohol, I guess who needs a
Seriously, you
bed?
got enough whiskey. You don't even know if there's a bed there. Slightly used sale. Yeah. All displays are 45% off.
Yes. Oh. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun to get snowed in somewhere sometime. I'm pretty
Let's make a goal of it.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of
Next time there's
fun.
snow
Okay, but
coming,
you have
we're
to
just
be
gonna
more
go shopping.
specific because if you're gonna manifest that, it
Yeah.
better not be like an axe
Seriously.
murderer's house because
Yeah.
we thought it was abandoned or something.
Mhm.
Okay.
Got
Fact.
snowed into a church.
Fact. So these
Yeah,
guys,
snowed into a church.
yeah, no, not
I've
so
actually been snowed into a church before.
Oh, fun.
They didn't let us sleep on the pews. I had to pull together folding chairs and lay on the metal folding chairs.
Why would they not let you sleep on
I don't
this?
know. They locked it down. They wouldn't let anybody in. It's like it's the only
Rude.
padded where
That's like so not nice and churchy.
Yeah, it's definitely not very churchy.
no, they were Presbyterian. I don't know if that means anything, but
Not to me. I don't know what that would entail differently. But are
it's
they
one
just
of-
not so generous? Are they not
No, I don't know.
generous? Oh,
It
okay.
means nothing.
Oh. So, in New Jersey, these people had a giant chunk of ice just crash through their house.
Oh,
This has happened like a few times. on the show. We've had different versions of people getting shit smashed to their house. It wasn't necessarily the blue ice, so they don't think it was just like the blue toilet ice, but there was planes going over after the, or before the fact, so it could be. But it's super scary because it was like there was ice on the grass and ice on the roof, but it like smashed through the roof. So let's watch this here video and see what's going on here.
That you will see only on Action News. A South Jersey family has a gaping hole in their roof tonight after a large chunk of ice fell from the sky and smashed into their kitchen. This is what it looked like inside the Marlton home. Splintered wood, roofing material, and chunks of ice scattered across the floor. Overhead, a 2-foot hole in the roof. It happened
Damn.
at 6 o'clock in the unit block of Buckingham Road, narrowly missing a mother and her baby.
I was giving my baby his medicines, and we just walked out and we heard something come through. It was like an explosion. I called for my husband, and we came in here, and there was a hole in the roof, and ice was everywhere.
You were literally there seconds earlier.
Seconds earlier with my baby, yeah.
The ice ripped the kitchen
New
cabinet
skylights.
door
Yeah,
off its
yeah.
hinges. The homeowners suspect the ice fell from a passing plane. They don't know for sure. We did check. There were 2 flights in the area about the time of the incident.
And who's dumping their ice?
I don't know, but it's fucked up.
Yeah. That's
To
what I always
just be
wondered
like
with
hanging out
the
and all
blue
this.
ice. Like, how does the blue ice just fall from the plane? Like, I mean, don't you have to flush that out?
I thought that they'd dump it.
That's what I thought. So
I thought they do
were
it like
dumping
on purpose.
Yeah, which seems terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
The National Weather Service says storm clouds in the area were not strong enough to have created such a large piece of ice. And it was a similar thing that we talked about in May when a 12.6 pound chunk of ice crashed through the roof. Yeah, in somewhere else. Yeah, that's crazy.
12.6
Wisconsin.
12.6
Yeah.
pounds. That's heavy to be just flying at you.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, but they have no idea where the ice came from. So it's mystery ice. This has happened too many times for my liking. Because at any moment, you could just have it crash through the fucking ceiling.
Yep.
Like you think you're safe, but you're not safe.
Nope.
Nope. We need iron ceilings from now on. Oh, Jesus.
Chid. No chid.
Iceland. That's funny. Okay. Oh, this is kind of fun. So, a missing cat was reunited with their family after 6 fucking years.
Wow.
6 years the cat was gone. This is crazy. They picked up a stray. Somebody picked up a stray. And apparently it had been sick. So they took it in. They're like, oh, this little, stray is sick. Let's take him in. And they realized, like, oh, shit, it had a microchip. And they microchipped it and got in touch with the family. And it was 6 years.
Of not knowing it was microchipped or anything.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And it took them 2 weeks to find the person. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. The cat was named Monkey Face.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's good. That's probably why the cat ran away in the first place. They named him Monkey Face, and now
Monkey
they return him,
Face.
and he's like,
Dude.
look at his
grumpy
face. He's
is-
like, don't call me Monkey Face.
I wonder what he was doing for 6 years, dude. And I wonder, like, how much that he remembered and bonded with his owner. Like, was he thinking about his owner all the whole time and was like, where's my person? And then finally got back to them? Or had he already totally just been like, I don't even know you no more?
He's probably like, I've lived an entire cat life at this point.
Yeah, dude.
6 years. That's a long time for a cat.
It's a long, long time to have a missing cat and then have it come back. Holy shit. So I thought that was a nice story.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's some weird news.
Yeah. I have a funny one about animals too.
Oh, please share away.
It's a funny one about a bunch of dead chickens.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Right?
A dead chicken.
63
Why is dead
chickens
chicken?
killed by loud music from a wedding, says poultry farmer.
What?
This video here with this thing has nothing to do with the story.
Okay.
So I did share it. There's a video of some swimming thing in the ocean, and it's like that's not the story at all.
It's weird.
Bullet points. Poultry farmer noticed that his chickens were acting strangely as the parade of music and weddingers came by. The local vet told him that the chickens suffered heart attacks triggered by the loud music, and the wedding hosts found the farmer's claims ridiculous. So basically, they had a loud parade going to their wedding. There was like fireworks, and there were like people singing. This DJ had all these speakers, and they wouldn't turn it down. The guy went out and he was like, "Hey, my chickens are going crazy. Could you just turn it down a little bit?" And they laughed at him. He said that they were all drunk, and they made fun of him and like ran him off, basically.
No.
And he came out about an hour later after they had passed, and there were 63 of his chickens that were dead.
Oh my God.
Yep.
63.
63. He said that they collapsed, and he tried to revive a bunch of them, but he couldn't.
Give him CPR to chickens.
I don't know
How
what
do
he
you
was
revive
doing,
chickens?
slapping them around, swinging.
No way.
Yeah.
I can't believe it killed him.
Does it say what
killed him.
song?
Yeah, it was probably
What was the song?
Kanye.
Yeah, it's all
It was Kanye or Old Town Road.
We need to know the music that killed 63.
Yeah, what?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna write this new.
Had to be some
No,
poppy
you need
shit.
to write a punk song that is ridiculous about how that song kills 63 chickens.
Yeah, so there's a professor who is a well-known zoology professor, and
Sorry, Steve, did they play the chicken dance?
yeah, probably. And the chickens were pissed they couldn't clap. and they
Somebody choked the chickens. Oh.
Gross. They probably did. But this zoology professor said that the loud noises can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease in birds. Chickens are governed by a circadian rhythm that is controlled by the natural light and dark cycle of day and night. And whenever it's dark, they essentially just shut off. So whenever there's loud noises that come through and disrupt them, it basically freaks them out, and it'll mess with their biological clock, and it can lead to death. So
Holy shit.
that's pretty much, they were sleeping and they scared them to death, probably is what happened. And he filed a complaint with the police station, and he said that they were, the charges were being verified and they were going through the process, but the issue got settled at the police station amongst the two people. It says amicably, but I bet there was yelling, I bet there was a whole thing, and somebody was like, fine, and like probably just gave up. So as amicable as that can be. But yeah, that wedding killed a bunch of chickens.
That's fucking.
Super funny.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Those poor
Yeah, that's
chickens.
fucking crazy.
I feel sad for the chickens.
I feel sad for the
Genuinely
guy too,
feel
because
sad
if
for
he
the
has 63 chickens, that's like his livelihood.
Well, he
Yeah.
had a bunch of chickens. 2,000 chickens on his farm.
2,000.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so
So out of 2,000, 63 of them did not make it. He said that all of them were acting crazy, which is why he went out.
Could you
He
imagine
said-
the sound of 2,000 chickens freaking out?
Yeah, right.
That'd be like deafening. Yeah.
He said around 11 p.m. he noticed that his chickens were acting strangely as the music grew louder, and then he found the chickens jumping and hissing as the procession came closer
Hissing
towards his
chickens.
poultry farm with booming music and firecrackers. So yeah, they were hissing and jumping around. They were so they're all tweaked out.
Dang.
So yeah, it's probably Kanye
Ear-splitting music.
with yeah. Yep.
That's crazy.
Didn't stop.
Those poor chickens.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sad. Sad times.
Boo. Oh, good night. Good night, Chid.
Good night, Chid.
Oh, good night, Chid.
We love you.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, it was
And-
good to see you.
Just a heads up, next week, next Monday and Wednesday, just for everybody who is listening right now, we will not be streaming, which is very sad. It is a bummer. Holiday time, it's going to probably be a little bit different. But I'm going to tell you guys a secret that we didn't put in Roxy's chat yesterday because Chris said he wants it to be a secret. So you guys get super secret information that you can't say on Roxy's stream. But
Don't tell Roxy.
me and Dusty are going to Vegas, and we're going to be hanging out with Roxy and Chris and RJ and Jordan. And Chris invited me to be a guest on their Tuesday stream. So I'm going to be on stream and co-hosting and singing with them. So that's going to be really fun.
That'll be super fun.
Hooray!
So
Don't tell anyone.
So we're not going to be.
Yeah, don't tell anyone, everyone.
Yeah. So we won't be streaming because we're going to be out there on Monday and Wednesday, and there's just too much shit going on. So we're going to be taking it off for the holiday time. But then the following week we'll be back in business. But you guys get the super secret insider scoop. I was gonna say something in the chat. I was trying to talk to Aaron about like what are you doing Wednesday? And Chris was in the middle of playing a song, and he like grabs his phone and goes off camera, and he messages me, and he's like, "It's a surprise." And I was like, "Oh, I just didn't want Aaron to feel bad if she didn't know that I was coming or whatever." And he's like, "No, just for the chat." And I was like, "Okay." He was like in the middle of a song and was like, so I was like, "Oh, I guess that you really care about this being a surprise, so nobody blow it. Don't fucking blow it. He'll be so bummed." I don't know why it's a surprise. I would have just said, "Hey, this is what's happening," but he's committed to like amping it up. So whatever, we're rolling with it. But cool. So that'll be fun. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday on Roxy Gun Project's stream.
Yes.
Actually, we haven't done this one in a while. Look at our friends, Risky
Here's our
Biscuit
friends.
Band, and Roxy Gun Project, and Tony Smiley.
Yes.
So
all awesome.
I mean, I'm sure all you guys
All
already
awesome.
follow Roxy Gun Project anyway. So you guys know. Oh, you thought you saw something during the cast? What do you mean during the cast?
What do you think you saw?
I don't know what that means, but that's cool. Anyway, but good night, Chid. We love you so much, and we're glad that you were here. So.
Yeah, good night, Jen.
Right.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, my birthday is on Saturday, so we're leaving the day after my birthday, so it's like a post-birthday celebration. So it'll be good. Yay. So nobody get sad. Oh, someone was talking about going to Vegas? Might have been me. Might have not been. I don't know.
Lots of people go to Vegas.
Somebody somewhere sometime was talking about Vegas.
One time I heard somebody say the word Vegas.
But yeah, it's gonna be good. It'll be fun. Yeah, it's kind of like a wedding present for RJ and Jordan too. We thought it would be fun to go up and hang out with
We're
them.
giving them us.
Because they're like, "We really want you to come to our wedding," and we're like, "We really want to come, but I can't come," and we could tell they were really sad. I'm like, "Well, we can't wait to hang out with you someday," so we were like, and we got tickets, and we're gonna go hang out with them. It's gonna be great. Okay. Anyway, next order of business: alligator news. We haven't done alligator news in a
Gator news.
second.
Gator news.
Let's see
Gator
those gator
news,
emotes. Everybody
gator
throw your gator
news.
emotes in there.
Get
We
your
got
gator on.
gator.
Burr, 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 burr. Get your
Oh,
gator
phone
on.
died.
Phone died.
I'm not even on there.
Tavia's
I'm
out.
not even watching this thing.
Oh, gators. Okay, so these are two strange ones. This is like gators out of their element news stories.
Okay.
Alligator rescued from frigid river in Pennsylvania.
What?
I don't know.
Whoa.
What's up with that?
Long ways for a gator to be traveling.
That's
in
a
the winter.
long
Yes.
fucking wait. Pennsylvania. Frigid.
Do they even have rivers in Pennsylvania?
Yes. They don't have
When
alligators.
you think of
now.
alligators, you probably think Florida or maybe Louisiana. But one gator has made an appearance here in the Lehigh Valley.
Yeah, the alligator took two fishermen by surprise, but with a little help from an animal sanctuary, they were able to get the gator to a warmer, safer spot. WFMZ's Sarah Madonna has more.
The little guy.
It started out as a typical father-son fishing day for Logan and Toby Bauer at the Lehigh River under the American Parkway Bridge, when Toby noticed something strange in the water. Both couldn't believe their eyes. It was a little alligator. The father and son snapped a quick picture and called Christina's Reptile and Animal Sanctuary to rescue the gator, who was not used to our colder winters.
Alligators can withstand cooler temperatures. However, once it gets too cold, they become
frozen. He's
severely
like,
inactive. So we knew that he wouldn't be completely wild per se.
Christina Obrecht, who heads the Reptile and Animal Sanctuary, was able to scoop up the 3-foot juvenile alligator.
Yeah,
who
see,
didn't
why
really
did they
provide
call the
much of a
police?
flight, but had gotten himself into deep water.
Of course, I can't swim, so I didn't want to wade too far in, so we got a stick, and we nudged him behind his back leg to get him to swoosh up a little bit, and then I was able to go in and grab his head.
The rescue was caught on camera and is making a splash on the Lehigh Valley Fishing Facebook page. Oprah believes it was someone's pet who realized having an alligator maybe wasn't the best idea.
If you ever have an alligator, please call a facility. There's always somebody around to help.
Oprah is just glad it was spotted by the Bowers. She says the little gator would not have made it through the winter in the river. You know what they say, see you later, alligator. This one is now off to the safety of a sanctuary. Sarah Madonna, 69 News.
Dang.
I bet you that was one of those news phrases that every single person that reported it said.
Probably. Yeah. See you later, alligator.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy, right?
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy. So you wouldn't ever think that would be the situation.
No.
But then you also have another one. What the fuck? Alligator found in Massachusetts River, and it was there for months.
What?
Yes. Yes. It had been cited multiple times.
Do they even
for
have
fucking
rivers
months.
in Massachusetts?
Well, an alligator was safely rescued from the Westfield River this morning after reports of it being seen in the water since this past summer. 22 News reporter Nick Orozco spoke to the man who caught the animal and made that call to environmental police.
It's not often you see an alligator here in Massachusetts, let alone in New England. But for one Agawam resident, he did see an alligator today, and he was determined to save it. There have been reports of an alligator in the area of the Westfield River near the Morgan Sullivan Bridge since August. Jeremy White of Agawam saw this video on our website this morning from a viewer of an alligator swimming in the Westfield River near the Big E Fairgrounds. After seeing it, he wanted to try and save it. So he drove to the river and got in his kayak. He asked his girlfriend if she wanted to go with him, but she said, no, you're going by yourself, and that's exactly what he did. After searching the river for a while, he finally spotted it. He brought it into his boat, and that's when he called the environmental police.
After duct taping its face.
So I caught it, and I had to, carry my boat and stuff back to my car with the gator. And then I called them immediately after I got back to the car, but some people driving by had already spotted me carrying an alligator in a boat. They're like, "Is that the alligator?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's the alligator."
White said the alligator was on the smaller side, maybe about 3 feet long. He told me he is a huge Steve Irwin fan and is very fascinated about all kinds of wildlife. Now, according to the West Springfield Environmental Committee, again, there have been reports of alligators seen in the Westfield River. This may have been one of them that Jeremy found today. Officials say that this alligator was probably somebody's pet, and they released it into the river.
It's going to be like the raccoons.
We are live in Springfield this evening.
People need to stop having alligator pets.
Oh, I wanted him to say "see you later."
Oh yeah, that would have been fucking perfect.
I thought that was gonna be a sign off. Yeah, stop letting your pets go in random.
Yeah, if you
areas
can't
they don't
handle a
live
pet,
in.
that's fine, but give it to the proper things.
Yeah.
Don't just let it loose in Massachusetts when it's gonna
or
freeze to death.
fucking Pennsylvania or anywhere in New England. You can't do that.
Yeah, dude.
What is going on? Why would they be
I
up?
don't know what's happening.
Is it climate change and they're just swimming up rivers, just going north? Because it's getting too warm for them now? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Gator's like, man,
It's
it is
very
so hot.
strange. It's
I'm
really
going to
weird.
Pennsylvania.
I'm a cold-blooded creature, and I still am too hot.
They're tired of the hurricanes. They're like, this is bullshit. Man, yeah, weird. It's weird.
Tired of getting thrown into roofs all the time. Yeeted by people that are putt-putting and thrown into drive-thrus. I'm leaving. Florida sucks.
Yeah, them thrown into drive-thrus.
For
Who
gators.
does that?
Gators don't have much luck in Florida.
Lord. They don't.
Getting trapped in trash cans by
You
men
are
in flip-flops.
Gosh. That guy was majestic though.
They didn't want a COVID shot, so they left. Yeah. I mean, Florida's not making them get COVID shots.
That's probably fucking true. Okay, now we got some Guinness World Records. Actually, do you have any other articles you want to share?
I do have another animal news.
Excellent. Let's do it.
It's a little bit sad one. It's not as funny as the dead chickens.
Uh-oh.
But there are 900 bison at Yellowstone that are to be relocated, slaughtered, or shot by hunters this winter.
Why?
What?
They got some kind of a disease that it's a bacterial disease that can cause cows to abort their calves. And the bison are not, they're not like fenced in. They just roam. So they still go over to like Wyoming and all that. So they wander around and they will give cattle this disease. So they've got to cull the herd essentially. Which 900, which it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. But they said that there are more than 5,000 bison. More than 5,000 bison, and that if they get rid of 900 of them, by the next season, that many will pretty much be replaced, like with new calves and stuff. So among the 5,000 that they have, by 1 year, they'll be back up to the numbers that they're at. So they're not really getting rid of too many, but they're spreading this disease called brucellosis. Brucellosis. I'm sure the guy that discovered it was named Bruce, and they're like, brucellosis. And it's like, oh, I don't want to be a disease.
How do they know which ones are they testing each one of them for a disease to see if they're contaminated?
I don't know. So they have a program that's seeking to prevent the animals from spreading it. So there's some kind of a committee from Yellowstone that determines all of that. And they said that there are Native American tribes that are still allowed to hunt them, and they hunt them seasonally. And then there's they're going to be giving permits to hunt them, and then they might just relocate them, like if it goes to zoos or something like that.
Okay, put them somewhere where they're not contaminating anything else.
Yeah.
And it did say it can be transmitted to humans as well.
Yeah, they said it can be, but super rare. Yeah. But yeah, so they're gonna have to move along some bison from Yellowstone. Damn. 900.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
That's a lot.
I don't like that.
Yeah, they said removing 600 to 900 bison this winter should cause the population to stabilize or decline slightly, but increase back to around current numbers after spring calving.
Okay.
And then several Native American tribes and the state of Montana separately administer bison hunts outside of Yellowstone at different times. So they do get hunted anyways. So they're basically, is what they're saying, they're going to let everybody that hunts them hunt them, and then they'll get rid of whatever ones that they can, like if they can ship them somewhere, and then the leftovers they'll have to kill.
Okay.
But
all right, so that's not as bad. That just really sucks that they have some kind of disease.
Sucks.
They need vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they don't want them though.
Bison are very much against vaccinations.
It's most commonly known.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Steve said they didn't want to get a COVID shot. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Is weird news what you have left? Is that the last of your stuff? I just have like a couple things that are not weird news. Is
world records?
World records, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
right.
bust through yours if you like.
I just have a couple, so I'm gonna forward you this thing. Forward. This, and then this one has a video. I think that's the only. Oh, no. This one.
Dude, just the title of this one sounds really cool. Okay, you ready to share about this one? Okay.
Yep. So this one, Earth is getting its own black box. It's going to record all of the climate change events and everything. So all the weather information that's going out there. This monolithic structure that they're building in Australia is going to record all of it.
That is so fucking cool.
Yep. And it's in Tasmania. It'll sit on an empty plain, and it looks all future-y. Let me see, where's the picture from the side? Why is this one not it? Oh, it must have been in a different thing. but it's real long. It's like essentially like this giant long like warehouse thing, and then this whole top thing is all solar panels.
Oh, cool.
So it's self-sufficient, and it's got computers inside, and it's made to withstand almost any natural disaster that it can go through, barring meteor landing on it, I guess. But it's supposed to last forever, and it's already started recording a little bit, so it's already kind of going while they're getting all the other permits and everything to save and record all this information.
How is it recording information?
So it's pulling all of the climate data that is on the web. It's pulling in, it didn't say specifically what websites, but it's going to all the environmental agencies and all the different committees that are doing all this research, and it's pulling in all that data, and it's just logging it constantly. So anytime something goes up, it just saves it. That has certain keywords. I'm sure it's looking for whatever climate-related keywords. But one thing I thought was interesting, they were saying that as far as just recording the info is going to be super cool. We have all that for the future. They're saving it for, end of days. So they're like making a joke. So it's like we can see how the human species ended, essentially, like how we caused the end of the world. But one thing they said that I thought was really interesting is that they said the brains behind the development believe it may have immediate impacts if politicians and business leaders know that their actions or inactions are being recorded, which is a very interesting thought, because if they know that their name is going to be in this database as being like, I didn't sign this thing, or I took us out of this climate agreement, it's recorded there, it's on there now forever. So that would be cool if that spreads around. But yeah, they said it's about the size of a city bus.
There's a different level to immortality, though, when it comes to human.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's longer than history's ever been able to provide anybody.
Yeah.
So it'll just be a computer that somebody can go into to retrieve this information down the line at some point.
Yep.
Computer.
Yeah, it's just
solar.
It's made of 3-inch thick steel, topped with solar panels, and it's just filled with storage drives that gather climate change related data such as atmospheric carbon dioxide levels and average temperatures. In addition, using an algorithm, it will scour the web for tweets, posts, news, and headlines. So it's just saving anything that has all the keywords.
Okay, but they estimate the storage will run out in 30 to 50 years.
Their plans are to increase the storage capacity and provide a more long-term solution, but it's unclear how the structure will be maintained and how its solar panels might be replaced before the end of civilization, how well the drives hold up after decades, and how impervious the vault will be to vandalism or sabotage. And there's a bunch of things. So if it is doing good and it's doing fine, then and everybody wants it, then they'll figure out how to elongate it. But for the moment, 30 to 50 years, which just the next 30 to 50 years of data is going to be really interesting. Like the next 50 years are going to be super intriguing. Yeah.
Intriguing.
But I thought that was super cool. Yeah, intriguing.
All
It
the
is
words.
intriguing.
It's going to be something, that's for sure.
I'm intrigued. The end of the world is very intriguing.
It is. That's true.
But yeah, so that's cool. We're getting our own little black box.
Wow, that's
one.
really neat.
Fun. And then we got other things. What else did I send? Seen it? We'll stick with land. This guy.
Okay. Land.
Okay, so this one I pulled up specifically for this map.
Okay.
I don't want my free gift. Go away.
It'll never go away.
It will never go away. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull up. This is just the map. I'm going to read this article over here because there's no pictures really. But you... Oh, I pulled up the same one. Not that one. You can be labeled a lord or a lady in Scotland. And you can own, if you own at least 1 square foot of land in Scotland itself, and they're selling 1 square foot plots of land in Scotland. And you get the little, like, proclamation. And it says, whereas Lord, whatever your name is, or lady, whoever, is the owner of this land, and you get a little plot of land. And I was going to show where it is on this little map. So we got Scotland over here. Yeah, Scotland. So it's over here on this little edge. And then whenever you zoom in, it's gone forever. So whenever you zoom, I lost it. Okay. When you zoom in, they have all the little estates that are, what's happening? Okay. That are labeled. There you go. I didn't want to open that. Established titles. Yeah, so there's like the estate of Lord Joel David Logan, the estate of Lord and Lady Markison, the estate of Lady Lauren, but there's all the estates that are labeled on the little land.
Wild Bill, it says.
Wild Bill.
God, no way. That's
and
fun.
you can be on Google Maps as a lord or a lady and legal owner of a plot of land.
Fucking neat.
What are we doing here right now? Not doing this.
Seriously. The land that they're doing it on is preserved forest land, and it's private land, but Scotland actually has a rule. They call it like anyone on foot rule or something like that, or like a wandering rule. But it's a law in Scotland. Like, you're allowed to just wander. Like, if you're on foot or whatever, you can go onto private property and go wherever, as long as you're not disturbing or staying there. But they've got a law that's been in effect for a long time that you can just wander through. So even though, it's private property that they're selling you, like to get to your one little plot that's in here or whatever, you can totally go see it. And the pictures are real pretty. If I could scroll. Yeah, there we go. Away from the map. Was this on the video? Oh, it wasn't the video. There was a little
Can you
quick
get
video.
multiple square feet, like in one plot, or you only can get one?
Yeah, you can get multiple square feet, except that they call them souvenir plots, so you can't go build or anything, and then the money goes to like preservation of the land and area.
Okay, so you're more like sponsoring.
Yeah.
You're being
Yeah.
like a land
For the
sponsor, like
most part.
adopt a manatee thing
Yes.
that I did.
Yeah.
It's not a real. You don't get a manatee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Necessarily.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. But you are legally a lord or a lady.
What?
Legally.
Can you put it on your license?
Probably. Oh, if they do that here, I don't know if they do that here, but yeah, it's legal. You have a proclamation. They send you a certificate.
So I can be like,
worth it
I
in
am of
itself.
noble blood.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
My birthday is in a few days. Dear birthday Santa.
Yeah.
Dear
And there's a bunch of
birthday
different
Santa.
locations. Dear
You
birthday
know,
Santa.
with us, December birthdays, man. Birthday Santa. Same fucking thing.
Birthday Santa. Birthday Santa.
Because people are always like, I'll just give you one present for both, which is totally fine. But whoever it may be, I'll take it.
Okay, next one. I don't know if you guys have ever been to one of those trampoline parks. I have not been, but my family back home loves them. The headline of this one: no arrests after hundreds of children are involved in a brawl at a Tampa trampoline park.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, dude, that's
Almost-
not good.
Around 200 children got into a fight, most of them teenagers, in this trampoline place. This lady broke out her cell phone and took a video, so luckily we get to watch the shenanigans we had.
So like West Side Story type of shit.
Yeah, everybody's like getting ready to sing.
Yeah.
It's really weird. They were organized.
All the way.
Yeah. Those 200 kids were really well organized. But she got pictures and like they all fought. I'm just gonna play this real quick.
Please do it. Please do it.
First at 5 today, cell phone cameras rolled as a fight at a trampoline park in Tampa turned into this huge brawl. Hillsborough deputies say it involved hundreds of kids. As Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer reports, the fight has some parents scared for their children's safety.
2 days after she recorded jarring video of a brawl at a trampoline park in Tampa.
This escalated very quickly.
This mother says it's still jarring to watch.
They were all having fun, and then when this lady said, "Oh my God," and I turned around to look, they're fighting on the right side.
Sandra Bermudez says this unfolded while she was at Sky Zone on Adamo Drive with her 9-year-old son Saturday.
These kids
She's not
over
sure
here,
what started the fight, but it quickly got out
there's
of
like
control as
some
she
white
recorded with her cell
t-shirts that
phone.
are
Bermudez
just
was
started
scared
at it.
for her much smaller son.
Very, I thought he was going to get hurt.
According to Hillsborough deputies,
That's like
the
a
melee involved about
crazy
200 kids,
trampoline
mostly
park
teenagers.
situation.
Sky
There's
Zone
a lot of
security can be
fucking
seen
kids
trying
in
to
there, dude.
intervene. The business closed early to move everyone outside, and Bermudez continued rolling as the fight continued in the parking lot. Deputies can be seen responding late in the video. We're told they briefly detained and released one child, but made no arrests.
I think that this would have been easier to control if more parents had been there, because the kids were all unsupervised.
It's unclear if anyone was seriously hurt. This mom is just glad her young son wasn't.
I tried to use it as an opportunity to teach them.
I mean, fighting
if
on
this ever
trampoline sounds kind
happens
of fun
in the
anyway.
future,
Yeah.
first thing you need to do is pull your razor from the crowd.
She just hopes they'll never be in this situation again, here or anywhere else.
It does look
In
overcrowded.
Tampa,
Why do you
Aaron
need
Mesmer,
200
Fox
fucking
13
kids? in
News.
one? It's COVID.
Well,
There's a
so far,
pandemic.
Sky Zone
Christ's
hasn't
sake.
responded
Florida,
to our
that's why.
request for.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they were saying that like once it got outside, it spilled over in like all the other businesses on that. In that like,
What?
that it looked like a shopping
They
mall
just
or
kept
something, a
fighting
shopping center.
everywhere?
Yeah, so it just like ended up going out into the parking lot and everybody was fighting.
God, everyone's losing their fucking minds.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
The business closed early to move everyone involved outside. Like, we're closed, everyone out. Just keep the lights off and on. Get out. You don't gotta go home, but you can't fight here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
lady,
so they didn't.
Your sister's birthday is the same as my birthday. Tell her happy birthday from me.
Oh, yeah.
And tell her I feel her pain about reminding people that your birthday is not Christmas
Not
every year.
Christmas.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they don't know how the fight broke out or whatever, but
And then why would everybody else start like jumping in on it? Like, I don't know. If I see people fighting, I'm like, whoa.
I don't know. I've seen
I'm
it
not gonna jump
happen.
in.
Like
It's crazy.
I mean, in school, we'd watch it where everybody would group around to watch two kids fight, and everybody gets in so tight that somebody pulls back to hit this person, and they hit the person behind them, who jumps in, and then their friend jumps in just because stop beating up my friend.
That's some
and
fucking
it just,
douchey shit.
Yeah, it's,
And Knuckins, that sounds like Preppy versus Jock War we had at my senior year in Phoenix. 2 stabbings and 1 shooting. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
wow, your school sounds like mine. Did we go to the same school?
Who did the shooting and stabbing? The jocks or the preps? Because I wouldn't imagine either of that group.
I would imagine
start
both of them.
Oh yeah, both of those are the ones.
Because they're the ones that are like, meh, like, I can do whatever I want.
They're the ones
That's,
who can
that's
get
probably
away
true.
with it.
Yeah.
You
And
ever seen The
Preppy usually have more
Outsiders, too?
conservative type of families and stuff, you know, like guns, America. Don't tell me
Guns
what to do. Whatever. Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, 200 kids fighting.
200.
That's too many. Too many kids. It's the young Republicans versus the young Democrats. Some of those kids were liberals and they couldn't stand it.
Wow, that's intense.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
That was my last one. I had one other, but it was just a real quick thing. They found out that studies are showing that Viagra or sildenafil or whatever the actual drug is showing promising results in preventing Alzheimer's.
Really?
Yeah, like 70%.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, and they haven't specifically done studies looking at Viagra related to Alzheimer's, but in medical journals, the patients that are coming in for Alzheimer's or I guess people that are on this drug are not getting Alzheimer's as often as everybody who is not. So it's showing up in journals that they were
Well,
like,
that's interesting.
yeah, now you can remember having sex. But that's actually one thing I was going to say is that they don't really know if it's the drug or if there's other things that people who are taking this drug have in common that could be affecting Alzheimer's, which made me think, like, I wonder if it's sex. Like, sex is very good for your body and for mental states and all kinds of things. Like, so I wonder if having more sex actually slows down Alzheimer's growth.
Or if there's some kind of connection between your wiener not working but your brain working. Maybe it's preserving energy and it's taking it away from your wiener.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, but Viagra is
But
giving
Viagra
to
is
your
helping
wiener.
your brain.
So
if your wiener works, your brain will work. See, they are connected. Oh, they're connected. We figured it out.
we always knew they were connected.
That's
No,
why
but
That's why we
people
keep
that are taking
telling you
Viagra is
guys.
because it doesn't work as well.
Yeah, but they're taking Viagra
To keep it working.
to keep it working, and that doesn't mean that other people that aren't taking Viagra have wieners that don't work.
Also true.
So, like,
Also true.
I bet you that sex probably has a lot to do with it. That would make a lot of sense because
That's
of
what I
the,
think.
like, euphoric state that your body goes into when you're going through that. And pleasure, too. It's just an act of pleasure, of happiness. It's releasing endorphins.
It's true.
So,
yeah.
I
Just
do
the
think that
mental
those are
exercise
good
of
for
it.
you, you know?
Huh. That's very interesting.
But
Oh, yeah,
it
no,
is
that was
weird.
super
It
interesting.
could also just be the Viagra specifically, you know? It could be something in it that's, like, helping.
There was something else they were saying that it was helping in too.
Got a boner and remember.
Yeah, get a boner and remember it. Yeah, it was like Alzheimer's, and then there was another thing that it was showing.
Type 2 diabetes.
Oh yeah,
coronary artery disease, hypertension, and type 2 diabetes.
Yep.
Interesting.
It's shown. Sildenafil use has been linked with better health outcomes, with the drug previously showing promise in a range of different scientific contexts, including cancer and malaria research. So there's a bunch of things that it's affecting, but it's just used as like penis pills. But
Weird.
they're going to start studying it. It all sums up to say that they're putting together the team to go and start studying it and see what it is
Cool.
that it's actually doing with Alzheimer's and
Yeah,
figure out
that
if
is cool.
it is
That is
something
so
to do with
neat.
the
It's
drug
a happy
or
accident.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it is.
Viagra was developed because it
popped
was
a
a
happy
side
accident.
effect of a blood pressure heart medicine. I did not know that, Steve. That is so interesting.
Really?
Yeah. Hi, Isis.
Hi, Isis. You gonna come yell at us a little bit? Go ahead.
She's like, I read the story already.
Yep. Those are my stories. That's all my news.
Those are good stories.
Thanks.
You had good ones
Yeah,
to
they're
add into
good,
this. That's
yay.
very good. Okay, now we got some world records.
Okay.
Massachusetts made the biggest pot brownie ever made.
I was craving brownies earlier.
We have brownies.
Do we?
We have emergency brownies.
Sick.
Yep. We'll make them. Do we have eggs? Did you get eggs at the store?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're in there. Yes. So, a marijuana dispensary in Massachusetts cooked what it claims to be the world's largest cannabis-infused brownie. 850 pounds. Wow. 850. It has 20,000 milligrams of THC.
Jesus.
Good.
It's 3 feet long
So what,
on
2
each side and 15 inches high. And it dwarfs the Guinness World Record holder for the largest brownie, a 234-pounder made in Alabama.
Dwarfed it.
Yep. Dwarf. This is 850 fucking pounds.
Yeah, we definitely
Damn.
did.
Ladies like, hell yeah.
20,000 milligrams.
Dude.
2-3 servings.
That's crazy. But the thing is like brownies only last so long, so you better you guys got to eat that shit fast. You have to have enough people to be able to eat that.
I'm sure they have enough people.
Everybody's like, I'll get in on that.
Dude, that's crazy. And how do you bake something that large in size? A, physically, oven size. What the fuck? Who has an oven that big?
Crematorium.
And then also, how do you bake it where the outside doesn't get super burned and the inside is actually cooked? I would think it would be
hours,
like
probably.
jiggly on the inside. Damn, super
Probably
slow
for
cooking.
A very, very, very long time.
We
Damn,
cooked
I
it
wish
at
it said how
85
long.
degrees
Yeah,
for
right.
a week and a half.
Oh, unfortunately, Guinness World Records rejected our entry because they don't accept cannabis-related records.
Oh.
That was a disappointment, but we're still very proud
That
of
is
what
a
we
disappointment.
accomplished.
Come on,
Well,
Guinness.
that's bullshit. That sucks.
We should
Guinness needs to not be squares.
Well, now we need a 420 Guinness because how many pot records are there that are
Somebody buy it right now.
420
How much
records.
is a domain?
Yep.
Okay, well.
Steve, a giant gummy bear showed up and I ate it. Was it that blue one? Was it the stolen one? Don't eat
Oh,
the stolen gummy bear.
no.
No, their hearts are broken.
Yeah.
You
So-
must return it.
So this
got
one
their bike
actually
taken out of
did get a real Guinness record, though. This one
Okay.
officially.
No pot in this one.
No, there's no pot, but a Northern Ireland food company made the biggest vegan burger ever. Now, before I tell you how much this burger weighed, I would like the chat to guess how heavy is the vegan burger. Are you guys looking at it? Did you cheat?
I looked
Yeah,
at
I
it.
Okay, okay, these guys know.
Okay.
These guys
I
know.
only cheated.
But I'm curious, chat people, if there was the biggest vegan burger, how heavy do you think it would be? Okay, lady says
200
200 pounds.
pounds.
Okay, 1,100 pounds, dude.
Oh, Natar, I'll put a link. Give me a second.
Oh, do you want to be ladies together? We could be Scottish ladies.
I want to do it too. Let's all do it. Everybody in the chat, we're all buying little plots. We're all about to be ladies. and
Well,
lords.
that little ad said up to 80% off right now, and it was counting down at you. So maybe there's a super sweet sale right now.
Oh, yeah, maybe so. Oh, yeah, 1 hour.
See how much it costs.
But it says that every time you click on this.
It does.
Probably.
Okay, 580. Okay, all right. So we're gonna see who is the winner without going over. Lady is the winner without going over.
Oh, hooray. Good job, lady.
358 pounds and 4 ounces.
That's big.
300.
This is
It
a
is
big
the
thing.
equivalent of 1,274 standard size vegan burgers. It took 9 hours to cook.
Oh,
$50.
that's fine. It's $50.
$50 for 1
For
square
a
foot.
lordship
Oh,
title
man.
pack.
Sick. I'm so doing it.
Each Lord title pack includes a dedicated plot of land measuring 1 square foot, 5 square feet, or 10 square feet.
Oh.
A personalized title certificate with your name or the name of the title holder, a unique plot number that will be assigned to the title holder. Your digital certificate will be emailed to you within 24 hours. We plant a tree for every order.
Aww.
That's nice. A digital personalized member's handbook. You get a handbook.
There's no tax on land in
no
Scotland.
tax on land. Sweet.
Oh, printed certificate is $30.
Okay. So yeah, $50 for a digital certificate, $80 for paper certificate. Paper's expensive. Jeez.
Jesus.
$30 piece of paper. But here, I'll drop that link
Cool.
for everyone.
So Cards Against Humanity gave us 1 square foot of land on an island in New England. It was off of Massachusetts or something like that. And they're like, this is your 1 square foot. You can build anything you want. You can do anything you want on this 1 square foot. And one day I want to go out there. I think that would be
Anything
fucking
you want.
awesome.
But I think that one had a time limit. It was like you have it for like.
No, that was you talked about this before. That was the one where you're the king of the castle for a certain amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
This is, we have a deed.
Yeah.
We own 1 square foot
You
of
have
land
one deed.
forever. Yes, yes, yes. But no, the king of the castle, they're like, you get to be king of this castle that we bought for 4 minutes or whatever it
Yeah.
was. 4 whole minutes or 2 minutes, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then they told you when that
Yeah,
was coming
that
out.
was the
So
specific
that,
time. Yeah, that's right.
there was a time limit on that one. That's
I'm a
pretty
king.
cool.
And anyone that went there was just like for 4 minutes was like, "Oh, king of the castle, king of the castle," and you know, off with everyone's heads.
I wish
and
we
then
got to
run
go
out.
out there at that time.
Yeah.
And we're like, everybody do things for us for
Do they-
2 minutes or whatever.
I would do my research and see what kind of food I could have made and served to me in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Be like, I want an epic meal, but it's got to be real fast.
Yes.
5 TV dinners. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tea and crumpets.
Yep.
Go. Yeah. Afternoon tea. Whatever. Like, yes, that would be awesome. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah, that'd be good. 1
I
haggis
missed the
slider.
boat on that one. Yep.
That's what I really want. Bring me a haggis slider.
Bring me a haggis slider. Peasants.
Peasants. Yeah. And send in the jester.
That's so fun.
Where's my hatch? Drops by down the hatch.
Yeah. All right, let's learn about this burger.
Yeah. How big? 358 pounds?
Yeah.
Cinnabrogue.
Hello and welcome to
to a very busy Finneberg HQ in Downpatrick, Northern Ireland, and the reason we've come to this gorgeous part of the world is for a very special reason, and that's today. We are hoping to set a brand new Guinness World Record
Oh, he
for
blinked.
the largest ever vegan burger. Now, no Guinness World Record will be complete without an adjudicator. Jack, as always, it's a pleasure to see you. What do we need to know about this record?
As always.
The ingredients must include 1 vegan patty, a bun large enough to hold the patty,
Yes.
at least 1 condiment,
Okay.
so for example ketchup or mustard, and at least 1 vegetable, so for example lettuce or tomato.
And how big are we talking? Is it 10 kilos big, 20 kilos big? How big?
But yes, so the record is based on weight, and the minimum to set a new Guinness World Records title today is 100 kilos.
Okay, that's absolutely massive. Do you think this is even possible?
I know it's possible, but it's going to be incredibly difficult, so I'm wishing Finneberg the best of luck, and I hope to see a new Guinness World Records title here today.
Is it possible? It's time to find out.
Is it possible? Impossible. How many vegan cows did they have to kill for that?
So our burger's now finished cooking behind me here. They're going to transition the burger with both pans onto the rig that we've got behind us there. Then they take one of the pans off the burger. I believe at that point they're then going to flip the burger, then put that onto the bottom piece of the roll. Bear in mind it weighs 100 kilos. Then the condiments go on, then the top part of the bread goes on. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Hopefully your little rack is strong enough for all the things to be in. Lettuce is what they chose. And tomato.
Oh.
I like the big spatulas.
Oh, it's a good one.
Okay.
You burnt it.
Cheese. Why would you put the sauce on the cheese? You put it on the bread.
Yeah, come on. Have you never made a burger?
Wow, they're doing all the
Oh,
toppings.
we got bacon?
Bacon.
Finneberg Artisan, with their scaled up version of the Naked Evolution vegan burger, would need a minimum of 100 kilograms in order to set a new Guinness World Records title here today. The total weight of this vegan burger is 162.5 kilograms.
Damn! Yay!
So it is official. Finneberg have absolutely smashed it out the park with the Guinness World Record for the largest ever vegan burger. But work here doesn't stop, because that burger is going to be
all
cut
the
up
veggies
into
and
much
cheese
smaller
and
chunks
sauce
and sent to the
Yeah.
surrounding community of
Yeah, the
people
burger
who
itself.
really need and deserve that food.
Maybe that's why they loaded up on extra veggies and stuff.
Yeah, something. That actually looks pretty good.
That
Yeah,
does
that
look
totally looks
good.
good.
I'll eat a giant burger.
Wow.
Yeah, the guy with his big cake size.
Pretty good. Yeah, 9 hours to cook. Jeez, man. Burger was sliced into portions and served to employees
man.
for lunch, with the remainder being donated to local homelessness charity.
Oh, okay.
That's nice. That's super cool. Oh,
it was the
yay.
equivalent of 1,274 of their normal vegan burgers.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of burgers.
That's a lot. That's pretty great. I love it. Good job,
Good job.
guys. You did
Yeah.
a good job.
Good job with your burger.
That was a very good record.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this fucking guy is like a wizard. This dude
He is a wizard.
totally broke a record for doing 31 back handsprings.
What?
31. I can't even do one. I've never done one.
But he alternates hands?
Yes, alternating hands.
Oh, no way. One-handed.
What?
And it's alternating hands.
Wow. What?
We didn't even really think it.
He's doing it in a pretty straight line.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. impressed.
Yeah, that's neat. Your favorite brush, does he know about this?
He's gonna have to
I'm
start.
glad he's got different colored gloves on so we can tell which one he's doing.
Oh yeah, huh?
It makes them look weird.
It looks really weird. Most consecutive back handsprings alternating hands. With interlock hands, what? That hurts my wrist so bad.
No.
Steve, how can you leave in the middle of this? You can't just leave in the middle of this amazing world record.
But if you do, we still love you anyway. Always glad you're here, Steve. You're the best.
Findahing. Yeah, Findahing. Maybe you do have to go to bed.
One-handed.
With one
Oh,
hand.
what?
So he just did like all the backhand spring records in one day.
Yeah.
Good night, Steve. Thank you so much.
Good
for hanging out.
night. Good night. Good
We'll
night.
see you later.
Thanks for hanging out with us, as always. I don't think they were counting the right numbers.
He sped up.
95.
Looks so
Wow.
It does. It looks really weird.
Looks
He's
at
really
my eyeballs.
long too.
Not too fast, not too fast, not too fast. Go, go. Not too fast, stop, stop, stop. Go, 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 go. Stop.
Stop.
Go, go, go. Stop, stop.
Oh, he's talking to the driver. I thought he was telling him. I'm like, just let him do it again.
Stop. Stop, stop. Stop.
Wow.
36 on one hand.
Dang.
All right. Way to go, guy.
Wow-wee. That was a lot of
That's
them.
a lot of just back handsprings.
Shit.
The interlocked hands?
Oh yeah.
How the fuck
Weird.
does anybody do
How
that?
do you do that? Yeah, that hurts my wrists immediately.
Oh, so he was doing them since he was 10, and a hand injury led him to learn how to do the trick one-handed when he was 13.
Oh.
Fucking
He's
A.
like, I'm not stopping. He's
Yeah.
committed.
He
Wow,
probably
that's
tried the interlocked
amazing.
hands thing and was like, ow, and like broke himself. So he's like, wow, this hand's broken.
Maybe. It might have been an injury from doing it.
Had to be
Shit.
that.
Wow. Well, cool. That was a good one.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that's
good.
Okay.
Oh, this is extra fun one. So, little
Extra
backstory. We have snowflakes all over our house.
Oh,
As you can see behind
can
us.
You show them?
We
Can you do it without fucking things up?
No, not with that camera. I thought I could just.
I mean,
it's
we
not the
could
computer.
pan.
We could pan.
We could pan it a
Well,
little bit.
I don't. It's gonna come off the thing.
It
it's gonna
might.
be
It
all-
might be a whole thing.
Like, it's just like barely off.
What I would like to say is you have a idea
Yeah.
based on the snowflakes
Imagine,
behind
like-
us. The entire ceiling is pretty much covered in these
There's
snowflakes.
lots. There's lots of.
Imagine
It's super fun.
1,700 of these. It's about 1,800.
At least. But no, we do have a lot of them. And we had some friends come over and help us make snowflakes. It's super fun. So we thought we made a lot of snowflakes. Well,
We thought we
not
did.
compared to the Guinness World Record of snowflakes.
Oh no, are we gonna beat it?
We're not. I mean, we're gonna have to work a lot harder.
We can
to
in
beat it.
21 years.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Deal.
a chain of 2,190 paper snowflakes breaks the Guinness World Record. It is 1,300 feet. 1,324 feet. Kids across Canada contributed thousands of snowflakes with conservation messages. And it's like to bring awareness to climate change and all that, which is really cool. So let's check out this video here. $2,190 double-sided.
Fun.
Aw, pull polar bears are like, thank you. We
You
love
see how
snow.
they're attaching them to each other though? We
Yeah.
need a couple of those.
Yeah,
Look at garlands. Are you
hooked
telling them?
together.
That's cute.
Yeah, we should be doing that.
Yeah, snowflake chain. We should look up snowflake
Snowflake chain.
chains later.
Yeah.
Figure out how to do
No, that's a great idea.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
They make the little papers too,
Yeah,
like
the little people
kids.
holding hands.
Yeah.
That's cute. They did
Earth
it at the
Rangers.
polar bear.
Yeah, that's good for
exhibit.
the polar bears. Sorry,
That is
we're
so
melting
cute.
all your icebergs.
But the children were asked to write their concerns about climate change issues and their hopes for the future on the snowflakes, which is just extra cute other than just a snowflake. It's like, had kids really think about it. So these snowflakes represent a part of the population that deserve to have their voices heard, our children. While many adults might see the climate crisis as insurmountable, kids know this isn't an option. Aww. It's crucial that they feel hopeful that we can face any challenge, even one as big as climate change, if we work together. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
So that was good. That's a world record
Yeah, that's fun. That's a good one.
of snowflakes.
2,100 snowflakes. That's a lot of
It's
snowflakes.
a lot of snowflakes, man. Okay, this is a quite ridiculous world record, but it's probably going to be pretty fun. This dude made an 11-foot, 7-inch Hulk costume made from balloons. Yo,
Sweet.
this
So
is
fucking awesome.
craziness.
Yeah.
Let's see what this guy's got to say about it.
It's very intense.
What do you got going on?
Cats are not
Our cats are throwing things around. Who's blowing up all the balloons? What?
That's fucking
Wow.
That's the best thing I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Craig,
But-
the editor-in-chief at Guinness
Oh.
World Records. We're here at Liverpool Comic Con with Tom to hopefully measure what will become the largest balloon costume. He has to beat his own record of 262 centimetres, which is what, 8 foot 7 inches. So I've got the step ladder. Tom has finished the costume, so let's just see how tall it is.
He made the hair stick
But
up
before
on
we
it. So it's
reveal
like,
if
yeah, it's one of the
Tom
tallest.
has managed to break his own record,
So good.
we thought we'd go for a bit of a walk around Comic Con and meet some of the other cosplayers. Hello, who have you come as? The Hulk. The Hulk, yeah. Oh, funnily enough, we have a Hulk. With another inflatable costume.
Yay! They're having a battle.
Johnny Five is alive.
Turns out here at Comic Con, there are lots of threats for an inflatable Hulk.
Pop, 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 pop.
I'm security for the big guy back there, Mr. Holt. Stopping him from bumping into anyone else, and also stopping any of these balloons from popping, which is not easy.
Aw, Dick.
Keeps you narrow belly.
Paul, calm down. There's no need for aggression like this. All right, you asked for it.
That's fun.
There's loads to do at Liverpool Comic Con. You can meet celebrities and get signatures. There's photo ops, and there's also green screen.
He doesn't even fit for the He's completely gone. Oh, that's good.
That was a lot of fun. We were walking around the con for quite a bit. Managed to get a lot of people taking pictures. We managed to get a few pictures with a lot of people dressed up as well. A bit disorientating. I have a little gap, which is about that big. Just fits just about for where my eyes are, but I can only see straight forwards. I can't see to the sides.
People are asking the question genuinely, is there someone inside the costume? Yes. Yes, there's a man inside there.
No, it's not a costume. Come on.
Shove the water bottle in the hole.
Nice. Right, it's been a really long hard day here at Liverpool Comic Con, but Tom has finished the costume. He's wandered round to prove it is something he could wear, and we've measured the height. Now, the record to beat was 262 centimetres. Tom, where are you? I'm pleased to say that you managed 353 centimetres, 11 foot 7.5. So, Tom, this is a new Guinness World Records title. Congratulations for the largest balloon outfit.
Outfit.
The largest balloon outfit. Why are they measuring something that large in centimeters?
Feels good to have another Guinness World Record title because
Meters,
now
come on,
I've
do
got a nice little
meters,
collection
Tono.
working up. Goodbye.
Cute. That was
That's fun.
awesome. Oh!
Yeah.
That's the funnest part.
That is the best day for those kids. Somebody's got the hand over there and
Ironically,
just like marching
my
around
wife
with it.
has an allergy to latex, so making balloons around the house is not one of the best things for her.
Your wife has a latex allergy.
Oh
That sucks.
man,
You
that
better take a shower before you
is
go
so
home then.
fun.
That's super fun.
Wow,
Good one.
cool.
Huh?
Pretty awesome. All right, next record.
Yes.
These people
Next
broke
record.
their own record
Oh.
with the most Christmas lights. Guinness record for the most Christmas lights.
Oh. Here we
Yes.
go.
So it was originally 601,736 lights on their property in 2014. And this one is 687,000 fucking lights, man.
Well, that's not a
So.
very big change. So they bought like what, 4 more strands of lights?
Oh shit.
Oh, we got some sandstorm going. I haven't heard this song.
Yes, Dan.
Wow, that's
That
a
was
lot of lights.
anticlimactic.
That
though.
was anticlimactic. I want to see the whole house.
They didn't wait for the fucking beat.
Like that's not 687,000 lights right
I
there.
don't know. Get all those sparkles back there on the right, and that
Yeah,
whole
but
tall
I've
tree
seen
behind
way
them.
cooler houses than that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see the whole thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like that was not
yeah. We need
quite
a walk through.
Yes, Dan.
Okay.
Funny that that's their song.
Yeah.
Merry
Christmas!
Yeah.
You want a Red Bull? Nice to see you with that Red Bull.
Wow.
Pretty sure I learned how to high step to that song.
So, all right. Well, that video was not as fun as I wanted it to be, but it was still cool.
Yeah, lady. Please, any other song. Can we, can we do
Yeah.
one
Yes.
different song?
Yes.
Just
That's
for,
just
like,
the one that's
night.
happening all night.
Yeah, it's just that on repeat. For just one night. Let's just do one different song for like
Rough,
one night.
dude.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, this one, Guinness World Record for making the biggest pyramid of washing machines.
Oh, that's a thing,
44
huh?
foot
Yeah.
pyramid of washing machines.
Oh.
I should have used Sandstorm.
Largest washing machine. 5 days to build using 1,498 washing machines.
Wow, look at it go. They were all collected from customers' homes. We're all taking we're taking your washing machine back.
Do you want to donate your
Wow.
washing
Would
machine
you like to donate your
for
washing-
5 days? Make sure to do all your laundry.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It was the record attempt was aimed at raising awareness of recycling services for electronics.
Okay.
Okay.
256 washing machines make up the base.
Dude.
Wow, they got a square of 256 of them and built it up from there.
That's a lot of washing
Imagine
machines.
if it like an earthquake happened or like some just other kind of catastrophe with this giant tower of washing machines.
Yeah.
It could definitely happen.
It could be a disaster.
Could have been.
That's
How
that's
we
pretty
don't
crazy.
do that.
That's a lot of washing machines. I'm very
How would you clean
impressed.
that up? All the machines are broken.
You can't wash anything.
You can't wash anything. It's just dirty forever now.
Dude, that's fucking.
That's a lot of washing machines.
Who
Just
came up with that idea? That's
pyramided
really
up.
hard to make a pyramid of washing machines like that. Like that is not an easy task.
Yeah,
No, they had a crane and everything.
You're committed. Washing machine.
I like how they're wearing hard hats. If a washing machine falls on you, that's not doing
Good
nothing.
That's true. That's true.
Ow. I had my hard hat on.
Oh my god.
Washing machine would have crushed me.
That's funny. Good thing I had this plastic hard hat.
Good thing I was wearing this plastic hard hat.
Oh my god.
With the strap.
Okay, so this next thing, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You probably know. You might know. I don't fucking know. Have you heard of sky surfing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you jump out of a plane with a snowboard strapped to you, basically.
You surf the.
Yeah.
You surf the air
you surf the
currents.
And then you pop your parachute on the way down and you safely land?
Mhm.
Okay. I
And
never
if you
heard
can
of
land
this.
in a field, then you can skid. You surf it as you land. If you land somewhere smooth and grassy.
That sounds pretty cool.
Mhm.
I didn't know people were doing this, so
Yeah,
I was like,
it's
what?
Pre-wingsuit.
Extra what? With it? Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't think
that's intense.
I would have any other thing besides.
Wow, jeez. Oh, jeez.
As I'm going down, like I wouldn't have enough self-control to be able to focus on something like that.
Yeah, to play.
Yeah.
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 But if you
Just
were,
falling here.
if you skydives very frequently,
Oh, yeah.
and that was your thing, you're
For
like,
sure.
we got to up the ante. We got to do something
And you get
cooler.
bored with flying towards the ground at terminal velocity. Yeah.
Then you can start
I'm
doing.
so bored.
Sure.
Almost dying
People just
is
get
so
to
lame.
skydive whenever they want.
Yeah.
Well, this guy not only is a
Yeah.
badass and went sky surfing, but he did 160 helicopter spins for the Guinness World Record over the pyramids.
Oh my
Yo,
god!
I know. So we're gonna watch this video.
Yeah, you're gonna do
I
a
didn't even
record.
watch it yet. I was waiting to watch it with all of you.
Fucking people,
guys.
dude. People get to do the coolest shit.
So we're
Seriously.
gonna see what
If you're gonna
the
break
fuck
a record,
this
you might as well be
entails.
like, you know what? I want to look at the pyramids while I'm doing
Yeah.
it. Can we do this in Egypt?
Okay, so here we go.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Hello, how are you doing? Hello, how are you doing? I don't know what to say right now. What's it like standing on that up there? No problem. Don't worry about it.
No problem.
Hop out of the plane, you'll be fine. No worries.
I mean, it's super easy. You just like falling out of bed. Real easy.
This guy's
Sky
kind of the
surfing was in the
coolest.
X
How do we
Games
get a
from
hold of this?
1995
We
through
should
find
2000.
him.
There was this guy named Robert Belmares Harris, and he was smiling, and in the background there was a video of the sky surf. He was spinning so incredibly fast and smooth. What is that guy doing, and what does he understand for him to be smiling? And I wanted
What is
to
he doing, and
understand
how do I
that.
do it?
And so my journey began.
Wow.
There's certainly a level of energy and connectedness that is second to none at the pyramids. You know, you're at a place that's an antenna on the planet for the
Camel.
universe.
Camo.
Okay, how do I get there? Because I had run out of money again at that point in time. I had given somebody a ride to the hospital a number of years ago that had twisted an ankle. He contacted me and asked me if I wanted to go to Egypt.
Yes.
But nothing can really prepare you for when the tailgate of an Egyptian military C-130 lowers and you're looking at Africa for the first time.
For the first time, huh? That's how you entered.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's
Ooh.
how you get into Egypt. Is
Ooh,
just
it gives me
dive
the
out
willies
overboard.
looking at that.
The
I
surf
felt like
of
my
the
stomach.
pyramids, I exited the spinning maneuver down at 5,000 feet. In the years and years of putting the board on my feet in an aircraft for people looking at me, I have come to realize that
That's totally
there are
fun.
times where I'm feeling fears of others. It's you know, I've heard of sympathy, pain. Well, there's a sympathy, fear as well. We're all connected, feel each other. Quite often when I
At a
feel
certain
those
point, you feel like
jitters,
you were just
I go
floating
through
there.
my checklist of, am I ready to have everything I need.
That's why I want to do
My
it.
parachute, I packed it with my pilot chute in
so
place. Regarding dizzy or feeling balanced or unbalanced, my mind's appreciating that a little bit differently now. There's also a tolerance.
Look at him go, dude.
It's blowing my
Right
mind.
now and spin. I could go and spin at that rate.
He's like, okay, I'm
There's a
sick.
little bit of
That's
a
all I
ladder
got.
to climb to get to that level of performance. And in doing this particular sport, you understand that there's an energy flowing through you that is all around us, that we are all connected. I would like to go further. I would like to challenge what is now my own record. I've already gotten a little bit faster, and I'd also like to investigate a little bit of it, the physics of it, the metaphysics of
I
what's
love the
going on
sound it
there.
makes.
There are some incredible locations out there around the world. One of them is the equator. I think it would be amazing to do this on the equator. I think it would be amazing to go back to Egypt and
You
do
know the
this.
equator goes all the way around, right?
I would puke so fucking hard.
Yeah, Natara.
Yeah, me and Natara, we'd be like you can't even see because after spinning.
It's kind of like standing on
Oh
a
yeah,
ball
me
field.
spinning that much would not do good for me either.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Good one.
That was
Awesome.
awesome.
Background music and everything. That guy was so
Yeah,
cool.
that guy's fun. I like it.
Yeah, I just be spinning bars in the sky. Me too. The poor people visiting the pyramids, they're like, what is that?
It's raining.
Oh my god. 13
hasn't rained on the
and a
pyramids
half
in-
thousand feet. He
Yeah.
jumped out at over 13,000 feet.
Good thing, because you're falling fast.
My goodness.
Wow.
That's crazy. Like, just sky surfing alone, that was really cool. Like, seeing him do that, and then he was all upside down, and he just popped up and was like, yeah. Like, that was cool as fuck. I did not even know that this was a thing, and I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Oh, the link. Let's see. I can send you this link here. Hold on. Put this in the old chat. Where's it at? Oh, where's my Twitch? Down here. Da-da. Hold on.
This in the old chat.
I'm putting it in the old chat box. Okay.
There's not a chat.
I don't know. Where's the chat box?
Oh,
Oh,
there
here
it
it
is.
is.
There.
Oh, weird.
Weird.
It
Why
moves
is it-
spots. That's very strange.
Oh, is it normally on the other side? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's moving around.
Yeah.
What are all those other things?
We don't know. Quick actions.
Dude,
he
I
says.
feel
Those are your-
dizzy just from like
Those are your
watching
quick
that.
actions. Oh yeah, that worked. Okay.
I feel dizzy right now just like talking about it. Jesus
Gotta get
Christ,
that
that was
out.
crazy.
I love spinning, so
Damn.
that's fun.
I can't do it that many times like that. I don't think that would be very fun. But I want to go skydiving. I think that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Dude.
don't
I don't think that sounds fun at all.
I don't think spinning like that. See, that's weird. You're weird.
Yes, Natara, we've been talking about that. About finding a world record of something really obscure to do because since we do world records all the time, I want to be
Yeah.
a part of it. So we have to think about it. If anybody has any ideas that don't involve spinning 160 times while jumping out of a plane, I'm in. I'm fucking in, dude.
Most terrible puns told in one day while spinning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't
If
think
it's like
spinning
a
sounds
brownie
fun.
eating
Mm-hmm.
record, I could.
While spinning.
I don't know. You gotta
do it.
look at some of the eating records.
You
though.
know me,
People
though.
Are fucking. I do, but I've seen
Eat
videos
brownies.
of fucking people eating a large amount of food where I'm like, damn, dude.
Okay.
There's a lot of it.
So maybe not that.
People
We'll have
smash
to
on
think
food.
You
about
have to find an
it.
obscure food that no one's made a record with yet.
Most layers of nail polish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay.
Oh,
yes,
they all think
yes.
you can
Yeah, we got to figure out something good. Well, you guys think on it. I'll think on it, and if we can come up with something, then
Figure that out.
we'll do it because I really want a Guinness World Record for something ridiculous. Let's do it.
Most world record ideas brainstormed in one session. We don't actually have to do them. We just have to come up with all these ideas. Love
But you
that.
have to have it has to be like filmed or whatever because they have to have the guy check it out, and you have to have 2 forms of media covering it also.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
This is true.
I don't know. We're gonna think on it. It's gonna be good. I'm down.
Natara, the nail polish makes me think of do you know the rare gem known as Fordite? I think it's Fordite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's so cool.
It's the paint collected off of Ford's warehouse floor after painting all of their cars. It just layers up, like, over all the years. And they started chipping it off, and they broke it up and, like, polished it down. And it's got all the layers of the colors, and, like, it's super pretty. But they've actually labeled it as a precious gem.
It's really cool. Yeah, they like shine it up and everything. It's really neat.
Yeah.
It makes me think of at Ripley's Believe It or Not when I was a kid. They had a square block of wood with layers of paint on it, and it was like that fucking thick from all these layers of paint. And I remember thinking that was so cool when I was a kid. I was like, wow, look at that. That's pretty neat.
Well,
yeah. You just blew her mind. Yes. Yeah, it's cool. I'd love a piece of it. It looks really neat.
Yeah, it looked real neat.
Yes. Okay, we have one more record for the night. This is our last story.
Okay.
It's kind of a gross one, but whatever.
Cool.
Perfect.
That's the best way to end
it.
We love gross.
Australian man breaks Guinness World Record with the world's loudest burp.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
How many decibels are we talking?
112.4 decibels.
Wow.
I don't know decibel numbers, so that could.
It
that doesn't
sounds
mean
like a
anything to me.
lot,
Yeah,
though.
it's 3 digits, which I didn't expect.
So, yeah.
Is it a video?
Yeah, the record for the loudest
Sick,
burp has
dude.
been beaten for the first time in 10 years. So there
In
was, in
10
fact,
years?
one before.
It took somebody 10 years to beat
Yes.
the previous one.
So let's
Wow.
see here.
Okay, so we're loud.
Oh, that's it again.
It really is. Hold on. We're gonna turn this up.
That was fucking. Oh, you're turning it all the way
Yeah,
up.
I wanted.
Ooh, that's
I
already
wanna
into Lunar
actually hear.
Logic. Also, so after this,
Oh,
we
sweet.
get to do Lunar
Okay.
Logic.
We will do it.
Sweet.
His face when he does it is. He looks like a goat.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh.
112.4.
There we go, save.
Wow. Okay.
They did not just do that.
Oh, they did.
That's officially amazing.
That's officially amazing. That's awesome.
God.
That was really funny.
That was great. That was so great.
That was one of the best
Holy
things I've
shit.
ever seen. That was so
His
You're
face.
crying.
I
Got me
swear
so
his
good.
lips flapped.
And his eyes got all wide.
Yeah. It was like Homer Simpson burping.
Oh
He had to force it out.
That was funny.
That's good.
That is so fucking funny, dude.
And it was funny every time we watched it. It didn't get less.
Yeah.
Each time funny.
The previous record was 109.9 decibels.
Oh, also good.
Who is another Brit. So, yeah. He went
said
for
the
it.
most difficult part of the record was gathering the proper equipment to accurately measure the volume of his emissions. His emissions.
Oh my god. Okay, well, while you do that, we're also doing the Catch Him Dairy Redemption. Yes. Oh my god, yes. I'm so excited. I love when people do Catch Him Dairy. It is my fucking favorite, dude. That's the fucking best, dude. Okay. Here we fucking go.
Catch him! Catch him, Derry! Derry, catch him! Is it back? Get it back! Get it back! Get it back out of the house! Mom, will you get out? Derry, will you catch him? Fuck it. Oh! Oh! Oh!
snoot. Catch him, Derry. Catch him. Catch him, Derry. Bigger towel, that's it. Get him now, quick. Get him. Oh, fuck it. Got him, Derry. Oh. Will you... Marie, will you stop looking in the door? Oh. Jeez. Catch him, Derry. You're doing great. You're doing great. Just... That's it. Oh, he nearly got it that time. Nearly. No, he's still flying around the place. Quick. Oh. Oh. You're doing a great job, Derry. Oh, that's it. Stand up there. Oh. Did you get him? No, he's there. He's making a mockery out of you, boy. You can turn off. Take off the shot. The dog's pissing. Dad, the dog's after peeing. Maureen, you're no help behind the door. You're tiring him out. He's like McGregor. He's got no legs left. Go on. Catch him now. There he is. Get him. Oh. Oh, fuck it. He's on me. Should I do it? Should the dog got a fright and he pissed himself, Mom? So how would you blame him?
Oh God, it's so good. Oh, we got the Tim Biebs are back. In case anybody forgot about the Bieber balls, we have the return of the Bieber balls. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. Oh God, it's so fucking funny. It's the funniest video I've ever seen. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, so we got Lunar Logic.
Lunar Logics.
Going down.
Was for Natara, right?
Yes.
Natara? Okay, cool. Good, because that's who I was shuffling to, so it would have been really weird.
Does she have to tell you to stop?
Hmm.
You're gonna have her tell you to stop, and then
We
you
can
stop?
do that. First, do you have a question? Do you want to share it in chat, or do you just want to hold it to yourself? It's up to you, either way. But make sure you have a question in your mind. Keep your question in your mind. Yeah, and you can tell me to stop. I'll shuffle until you throw stop into the chat as well. How about that?
It's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. Shuffling. Oh, we got a jumper. Oh, how will my next adventure go? Good one.
Good question.
Okay. So yeah, you tell me when to stop shuffling.
Shuffle, 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 all day long. Shuffle, 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 while I sing this song.
That's not stop. You have to say stop. I'm shuffling until you say stop.
Oh, new phase of life.
Oh, new phase of life.
Oh, stop.
Good. These are super shuffled. This is good. Okay. Do you want to be the guest picker?
Yeah. Wait.
I'm interested to hear about your new phase of life.
Yeah. Okay. What do we got? Okay. Your next adventure. It says to work through your fears.
Ooh.
You got New Moon and Scorpio. If that means anything to you. It's a really pretty card, actually.
It is.
But work through your fears on this next adventure. Whatever your fears might be.
Or you feel full about the adventure.
Yeah.
But you
Are you
must
worried?
work through them in adventure.
Are you worried about your adventure? Interesting. Either way, work through this shit. Let it go.
Oh, good.
Yeah?
Good.
Good one?
Cool.
Okay,
cool.
good. All right.
Oh,
That's so
that's
fun.
good.
I like that redemption a lot.
I know.
Yeah, that's fun.
Whether we know the question or not, it's always interesting.
Yeah, I've only had to do it a couple times.
Yeah.
People should redeem it more. It's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That was good. I'm glad that home with you, and hopefully that helps you to overcome your fears.
Yep. Full moon in Scorpio.
Yeah. Fucking
Totally.
awesome. Yay.
And there was a PDF online that was the book for this deck, but it got, I guess it's old link or something like that. I can't pull it up anymore. But luckily the cards themselves are just super straight to the point and descriptive, and really the stuff that I read in the book didn't really tell me much more than what the card said in one little phrase on the card. So I just kind of quit using the book anyway and went with what I felt. And the book goes all into like the energies of what it means when there's a full moon in Scorpio and like, you know, all that, but I'm not that advanced with it, so
And we
it
have
didn't matter to me.
Google.
And we have Google.
And I
but-
think, wasn't it new moon? I thought it was new moon.
Oh, was it new moon?
I think
Oh,
it's
you know
new
what? You're
moon
right. You're
in
totally right.
Scorpio.
It was
So
new moon, not
if
full
when
moon.
if you feel like you need that connection, look that up. New moon.
Let's just see if there's a quick. It's listening.
Yes, listen.
It makes the distinctly scorpion-like desire for transformation even stronger. Because you're starting a new phase.
Yep.
Whoa.
New moons always symbolize a beginning and a fresh start. But with this double dose of Scorpio energy, we simply won't be able to ignore our drive to create change.
So face your fears to create that change.
Yep. Change some shit.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. New phase.
Bam. Booyah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, man. Love it. Good job. That was pretty profound.
Yeah, that was great.
I like that. All right, so as far as the raid, we have two options right now. Human juke or fetch. It's fucking tough. We've done fetch a lot lately, and since
fetch a
Danny's
lot.
on late, I think that maybe we should go do Danny.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Oh, Natara, don't cry. It's fine.
Aww.
New phase.
But we're your friends and we love you, and
Yeah.
we got your back through your
Yeah, I'm glad that one
transitions.
was right on point. That was good.
And it's gonna be exciting, whatever it is.
It's true. Change is exciting. And it's where we grow and learn the most about ourselves.
Yep.
That's what we learn from.
Agreed. Oh, good. I'm glad that was good for you. Yay. I'm so
Yeah, do you
glad I'm here.
guys you guys in chat, do you have a preference between Human Juke doing music or Fetchbug talking true crime, whatever she's doing over there?
She
Yeah,
said-
we haven't.
It says cryptids.
Oh,
which is
that's
awesome.
cool.
I know.
Forest horrors.
I mean, that sounds
I
pretty
mean, I
cool.
know
But a lot of
what-
times she ends pretty shortly after.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I don't know.
Maybe short.
We could do it.
But
We'll
so does
take a-
Human Juke, because he's going late. There's no telling
Yeah.
how long he'll be on.
She's got a lot of people watching right now. Might keep them sustained. I don't know. I'm happy with either one. I love both of them.
How many watchers does she have?
She's got 86.
And how many does he have?
119.
Okay.
We can help her out a little bit.
Yeah,
with
that's
our
what I
people.
was thinking too. Pick the one that needs a little bit more help.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's go to fetch.
Okay.
And
Fetch
let's
it
learn
is.
about cryptids. That sounds fun. That sounds so fun. Thank you guys all for being here.
Yeah,
For
it's
my
good to see
my
all of you.
pre-birthday stream.
We got a cute
Yeah,
cat.
pre-birthday stream.
There's a cute cat.
She's so
here.
cute.
Hello.
And just a friendly
So
reminder,
long.
we will not be streaming next week, but I will be on Roxy Gun Project's stream on Tuesday.
Yes.
And I might pop in on Sunday at some. I'm flying in on Sunday and we'll have a date with RJ and Jordan, but I might just pop in if they're playing forever. You never know. You might see me. But yeah, I will miss you guys. I will miss you guys next week for the streams, but we'll be back. That'll just give me more time for more weird news accumulated over 2 weeks. So that's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna be good.
Nuckin, it's a surprise secret. You can't say anything in the chat of
that did not
Roxy's
work.
chat. I know you're listening. It's
It's a secret. You don't
It's
know.
not a secret for us, but Chris wanted it to be a secret. So
Maybe
don't
when
mention
you come
it.
back too, you can plan like a longer show for both nights to just like make up for lost time.
Yeah, we totally can. Yeah, if people are
Go over
people are
2
down
weeks
for
worth
it.
of weird news.
Yeah, I'm into it. It's gonna be great. It's It's gonna be super fun.
Yes.
But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And
All right.
it's gonna be great, and I hope
my
you
way.
guys have a good next week.
Yes. Do it.
And I
And
appreciate
we
you
will
guys. And we're
see
rating
you
now, so we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.